I'm assuming that we're live now. So, hi guys. Welcome to the next game that we're going to be running here, where I am the GM, and we're going to be playing some World of Darkness. So, first off, I'm just going to introduce the people that are going to be my wonderful players. I'm going to start over here to my side with Shelby.
Hi, my name is Shelby or Wystle. I'm from the channel Wystle While You Work. It's a channel where I tell story from my D&D experience and draw whatever fun fantasy stuff comes to mind. I'm also a regular player here on Roll for Damage on the Scales Above with Kelsey, and over on CamiCat's channel in Necro Hunt with Cami. And I'll be playing Lyra Anderson, just your average teenage girl who's maybe just a little too into those creepy occult forums.
Awesome. And then next we have my wonderful fellow just festive man over here, Xander.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here. Hello, everyone. I'm Xander, also at Crit Failsafe on Twitter. This is my first time being on Roll for Damage. I am Cami and Uzu's DM for many a game, so I'm actually very excited to have Uzu for once run a game for me. I'm an actor, voiceover artist. I stream a lot over at the channel Internet Remix, which is closing soon. So then we'll be moving to my own channel for Critical Failsafe. So yeah, streams. But yeah, I'm very excited to be here. I'm very happy. Yes, I'm very happy for a very merry festive season for sure.
Yeah, awesome. And then, well, you finally have Cami.
Hi guys, my name is CamiCat. I do original music, parody music, and cover music based on Dungeons & Dragons, World of Darkness, and whatever the heck I want over on my channel. I also am part of the campaign Belkadus Necro Hunt over on CamiCat's channel with Wystle While You Work. I play a lot of games with both Xander and Kelsey as my DM, so I'm very familiar with both of them. So this is going to be very fun, and I'm very excited.
We're in for a ride.
It's gonna be a
ready
roller
for an
coaster.
adventure.
It's gonna be fine. Yeah. I am the GM for tonight. I'm Kelsey, also Rogue Uzu on Twitter and YouTube. Draw a bunch of things, make stories about my GMing, but you're gonna experience my GMing tonight. But before that, there are just some people that we would like to thank before we begin. We would like to thank St Jude Research Hospital, of course, what this charity event is for. So please, if you could, donate. It would be absolutely wonderful. We would like to also thank Hero Forge, Wooden Forge, Meeples and Dragons, Hit Point Press, and Dungeon Fog, as they are helping in to support all of this. And throughout this charity, we also actually have a bunch of giveaways that we have planned for this, where you have the chance to either win one of the two Wild Beyond the Witchlight books that we have. We have a Fizzband's Treasury of Dragons. We have Candlekeep Mysteries. And then we have 3 books, the Humblewood campaign books, as well as some little models that are up for grabs. There is a painted Garistro model. And then there is a Krampus model that actually one of our fellow players on Roll for Damage, and that is going to be running a game for tomorrow, Yarrow, has painted himself, and it looks fucking insane so far. Then we have 2 D&D glasses that are up for grabs, and then finally, one Wooden Forge Adventures bundle. So yeah, if you get in on the charity donating and you get onto this special little list of ours, then you have the chance to win some of this. Yeah, we have more to say, but we'll get over all of that on the break. But for now, we're going to begin here. So, with our lovely players and their lovely characters, we are going to find ourselves in a small little town around, just surrounded by snowy mountains and forests, as it is close to Christmas time. And this small town just loves Christmas, as it even has a winter festival. Everyone has gathered up to this outside event, lights, decorations just strung all around, these personal booths of everyone's just neighborhood friends. This town has been built up to where they're either selling some of their own wares, like little whittled wooden charms, some recipes, little handcrafted things, or they might be part of the baking competition that is also happening here. There are many little things that are going on, as long as little games for the kids, and it's just very festive and happy. It's very wonderful, great place to have your family around. And we're going to first start by just zoning in on two best friends that are walking around this festival. So if Lyra and Claire, you can describe yourselves.
Go first, Cami.
Okay. Well, Claire, there's this young woman who with really just wild hair that she keeps sort of tamed in a beanie. She's always like wearing a flannel. She just loves flannels a lot. And she's got this really big American bulldog that is just like at her side, wagging his tail, like just having a wonderful old time. And she is practically dragging this other girl along with her. Like, oh my gosh, look at all these fun lights. Oh, you're really gonna love this. Listen, we have to pick out something for my parents. They're knowing them, they're going to pick something absolutely crazy for us. We have to I don't know how much money do we have. I don't have a lot of money. We're gonna work with it. We'll find something. And I'm gonna find something for you. We have to figure out what do you want? She's just so excited.
Through this entire tirade, stumbling along through the snow after Claire is this very relatively smaller girl, bundled up super, way more bundled than anybody really should be, for such a cold evening. She looks like it's very clear that Claire dragged me along. It's like, I don't first we can combine our money. It's fine. Relax. Second, you don't gotta get me anything. It's fine. And slow down, Biscuit. Slow down. Dumpling's gonna get stuck in the snow.
Oh no! If anything, Dumpling is going to just
yeah.
He's an American bulldog.
Can't hear you.
Super excited.
Oh no!
Zoom was like, "That's too much dog for us. We gotta stop you there."
He has little booties and a sweater on.
Yes.
No, if anything, Claire's just like, if anything, we need to keep up with Dumpling. I don't want to lose him in all this snow.
Why didn't you put him on a leash?
Because listen, this is why we train him specifically. He's a good dog. He's gonna be fine. He will not get lost. And just, trust me, you've seen this plenty enough. Do I have to show you again? I will show you again.
No. I've seen it. It's fine. We don't need to play ditch the dog again.
But it's fun.
But it's mean. What if he thought you were gonna come back?
As you are walking around having this discussion, you then begin to smell something absolutely delicious as you are walking by the little section of the baking competition, where our next player is actually a strong participant in. Bill, if you could describe yourself.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. So Bill Galderson is a 48-year-old gentleman. He's very festive, decked out for the season. He's kind of like a Ned Flanders kind of guy, so it's like, he's got the sweater, he's got the glasses, he shaved except for the upper lip caterpillar on the top lip. But decked out to the nines festively, so he's got he's standing behind, he's got an apron, like a baker's apron on that's got like some kind of holiday pun on it. He is currently behind, he's in one of the booths, he representing the Danny Daisy's Bakery. And which has just a whole smorgasbord of baked goods, from cookies to pastries, just a whole array of wonderful holiday, and one of those big tank kind of things that's just stirring full of hot chocolate mix. And just like a stack of paper cups, like leaning tower kind of paper cups, to sell some delicious steaming hot cocoa to all the holly jolly little festival participants out there. And he is just working his little heart out, enjoying the season.
All right. So
Yeah.
I would like you to make the first roll of the day, actually, there, Bill.
Wow.
I mean, geez, if you got to pull my leg, I mean, go ahead. Sure. What do I roll?
Yeah.
Goodness, your hot chocolate.
So we are going to see just how good your main dish for this baking competition is.
Okay.
Today. So
it's
I'm
an
going
old
to
family
need
recipe.
you.
So here we go.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to have you do dexterity and crafts, and you have a specialty in baking. So
I do.
How you roll in roll 20, because we are using roll 20 with the Roll the Darkness sheets, is that you will click on the words of dexterity, and then you will click on crafts, and it should select it, though the skills won't highlight, sadly, but
I see it up there.
Yep. And then you will just click on the dice, and then it will give you a prompt to ask you for your modifiers, which you will add in your +1 modifier for your specialty.
So I click the D10 dice icon after I select those two, and then I click a little modifier of 1. All right, because my specialization just gives a +1. That's right. Okay, gotcha.
Yep, just a +1.
All right. Oh well, hey, let's see what we got.
Okay,
that's a success. That's a success.
Yeah. That is a success.
You got a success, so that's good. Yeah, so like you didn't fail, you didn't make anything bad there, Bill. So
I mean, hey, failure is a part of life, though. So I mean, hey, happy to pull through in the end there, but it is just a fact of life that sometimes you just gotta.
You made him wholesome too. How dare you?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's great.
But yeah, no, Lyra and Claire, you smell just this wonderful, just baked sweets, this sugar, this chocolate, and you go over and how decorated is Bill's booth?
I mean, it would be easier to say how decorated it isn't. It is quite decorated. It is. I'm talking like string lights and like ornaments and candy color stripe and well, actually, one thing that's actually really important to note is that he actually does, part of his stand does have like segments, because like, yeah, it's Christmas season, it's a holiday market, but there is specifically, you can tell that there is like, for example, one part that he's marked off, and hanging over that part is a Star of David to represent like kosher baked goods for any, so just kind of
inclusivity. I love that.
Oh, absolute inclusivity.
Nothing in this house.
Yes.
So he's got that. So it's largely a Christmas vibe. However, there are elements of like interfaith present here and just general wintry vibe. Just kind of make this like overall inclusively decorated thing. So yeah.
I can only imagine the stand is like the ugly Christmas sweater of all the stands.
If his sweater is any indication, yes.
Yeah, there is like a booth that is like next to him and like around him, and like there are some that are like, trying to be very decorated, but like kind of aren't. Like it's mainly made out of just like the paper strings like that their children have made of like a bunch of cutout like paper stars and stuff. And then there was ones that aren't actually decorated, but just like very clean made standard.
Oh, hey, John, did your kids cut those out? They look great. They look fantastic. They should be proud.
They did. Thank you. I think actually they made some for you, so you could come on over and get some later.
You know what? Don't tempt me. I'll be over there soon enough to take that. You know that. All right.
Yeah, good. And there is also actually something that might get your interest, Lyra, is that there's one that is a booth that is more kind of earthy toned, and it doesn't have the traditional Christmas look to it. It is more medicinal looking and is offering like these very old recipes with just like this kind of brown leather, like these charms that are around, and like wooden crafts that are also kind of like rocking back and forth, like these little like rocking horses almost. And they have like basic cookies, but they seem kind of speckled with herbs and like these fruits that are in the middle of them. And there's like just this like woman who's actually new to town that is like setting them out. And let me see how well her cooking has done.
Hmm.
So you say it's kind of earthy. Is it kind of like Wicca-y, like it's
Yes.
Yule? Or I like this. I like this a lot, but I'm very distracted by sweets. Something that is important to know is that Lyra has a huge sweet tooth.
Like Claire's just like the minute the smell hit her nose, she's like instinctively just guiding Lyra over because she just knows that Lyra's gonna go over there eventually. So she's just like, "Oh, what's over that way?" Like
honestly, it's like if you hadn't like started guiding her, you can see her start doing, her thing when she wants to go up to something, but she's like either too brooding or too nervous to do it herself, or she just kind of like paces.
That's why Claire's here. She's like basically. Yep. She's like arm in arm with Lyra, and basically like if she feels Lyra tug and then kind of hesitate, she'll go in that direction. She's like, all right, let's go that way.
Bill's is definitely sweeter smelling. So
yes. I will check that out in a moment. Thank you for telling me, but I have been distracted by sugar and the promise of hot chocolate. So I'm going over there.
Oh, this smells so good. Look at all it. Oh, what is that? She's like Claire, like pointing at the giant like pot of chocolate.
That there's hot chocolate, and if you're wanting some, it's $1 a cup.
It's only $1. It's only $1.
How much money do we have, Kelsey, just so we know?
I would say that like you've both been given an allowance by Claire's parents, including you, Lyra, because they've basically like adopted you in at some point. As it was expected for you to spend time with each other. I would say that you both have like, given the price point of like the stuff that are at these little places, probably about like $25 each.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with buying the hot chocolate for both of us. So Claire will like put $2 down and be like, "Can we get a cup of hot chocolate each? Would that be okay?"
Oh, you betcha. That'd be more than okay. Sure enough. So Bill like turns around, grabs like 2 little cups, like flips them in his hand, and just deftly just kind of like just fills them with hot chocolate and just kind of like sets them on the counter. Would you like anything else? I got all sorts of goodies that I'm happy to hand out.
Do you have any sweets that are like gingery, like gingerbread?
You'd think I'd come to a holiday festival without bringing gingerbread. What sort of baker do you think I am? Of course we got gingerbread. We got all sorts of things here at the bakery. We got cookies, both sugar, chocolate, oatmeal, raisin, all sorts. Little mitten cookies I baked myself. So, if you want to have one of those.
Those are so cute.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Comes in with the sweater and the props. What the fuck?
He's powerful.
Yeah,
so massive.
Hey, so are these cookies. They got those. If you're looking for other things, I got some baklava. I've got some babka over here as well. I've got
You said baklava, and she like got like an inch taller. Like she perked up.
Do I detect somebody who's an appreciator of baklava at my booth? Well, I will have you know, young lady, that I'm not one to gloat, all right? But I'll tell you what, my baklava, it's pretty freaking good, if you know what I'm saying. I bake it for mosque every Friday, so I mean, feel free to have some. It's pretty popular with the locals.
Is it a traditional baklava with pistachios, or is it?
I do have pistachios, but I do have some other variances as well. I mean, might as well get some variety to the mix. But yeah, feel free to have one. I'm selling, a variety of things, but we like to keep it cheap here. So the baklava itself is going to run you about like $5 per piece. But like the cookies, I'm selling for about $2. Keep it cheap. Keep it fun.
Lyra all but fucking slams a $5 bill on the table.
You finish it immediately, and like Bill's just like, "You want another?"
I split it with Claire.
So, ladies, what brings you to the festival today? Just walking around shopping, or are you looking for something in particular?
She dragged me out of my cave.
You live in a cave?
Listen.
That's exciting.
She does. It's very dark and gloomy. She needs a little bit of brightness in her life.
As caves often are, surprisingly.
But we're holiday shopping specifically. My parents
go ahead.
gave us a little bit of money, so we're just holiday shopping.
Hey, great time to do that. Well, are you looking for anything in particular, or are you mostly just browsing and wandering to see where the mood takes you?
Kind of
My
browsing.
dad just my dad adores puns. He's one of those weird punny guys. I'm trying to find something that I can like make a joke out of.
Hey, as a fellow appreciator of puns, let me tell you, I think it is like Bill like kind of like looks around and just like kind of like cranes his neck and like points a little bit. It's like if you go that way down the holiday market, I think it's like I think it's on the outer side of it. There's like a bunch of t-shirt booths. I think that's where Keith is set up. He's got a lot of those like print shop kind of things where it's like puns and stuff like that. So that might be a place to look. But I'm sure you can find puns anywhere. Who doesn't love a good pun? Am I right?
I mean, they are quite punny.
Question.
Mhm.
While these two are kind of talking back and forth about puns, would I be able to wander over to that little earthy stand?
Yeah, you could definitely can.
Just leave you guys to talk about your dad puns.
As you wander over there, there is a woman that is now putting out like a fruitcake kind of one. And she sees you and she's like, "Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm a bit. No one's actually come up yet. Hi, I'm Silva.
Hi. Your shop just caught my interest. Is this for Yule?
It is, yeah.
She just smiles. I never see anybody celebrate it.
Yeah, well, my family's a bit traditional, especially with my grandma. So I kind of just taken it on from her.
Oh, what are you selling?
Well, I kind of just made some things, though they're not probably traditional, but I have some cranberry cookies and they have like some little spices that kind of like help out with the stomach because like a lot of things kind of get really sugary around these times. And then I have my mother's famous fruitcake that we make. I also have some protective charms and things. And as she's talking, can you make a perception check? So that would be your
Yes.
wits and composure.
Wits, composure. Click. So, 3 successes.
Okay. As she's talking, you end up kind of noticing, like, in the back of her booth, there is just like this very large, like, hand. I wouldn't say quilted, but that's not really it. But kind of strung,
hand woven.
woven, yeah. It's like hand woven, like blanket kind of tarp that's like used as a backdrop for her. But you notice something very small kind of rush by in the corner and like makes it flow a bit. It looked really weird, almost like some kind of furry animal, but like it had missing patches and you saw skin.
Okay. I won't say anything. I think I'd assume it was probably a raccoon trying to get into the sweets. I will remember it though. I'm interested in the protection charms that she was talking about.
Yeah. She has like these handmade little charms that involve like wool that is braided, and there are some that are like kind of leather bound and everything, as well as little hand carved wooden charms. So there are some that you can wear on as like a bracelet or necklace, and then there are some that are kind of like almost dangle like keychains that you can just have on your person, on your personal things.
Are there any that look kind of matchy?
Oh yes, absolutely.
I guess I kind of want to look at the woven ones, the woven wool. How much are you selling these for?
Oh, those are just about $3 each.
Could I buy 2, please?
Sure, of course. And do you want them wrapped at all or in a bag? Or do you just...
Could you wrap 1, please?
Sure, of course. And she just gets like this very plain, like brown wrapping paper and just like folds it over and just tapes it and hands it off to you. What's your name?
Oh, it's Lyra.
Lyra. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for coming by my booth.
Sure, I might be back later with my friend.
Oh, okay. That'd be great.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And I will go back over to...
All right, I got another one for you. All right, here you go.
Okay.
What does
okay,
the
yeah,
big
yeah.
man clean his sleigh with?
I don't know. What does he clean his sleigh with?
Sanitizer.
It's terrible. That's
It's so bad.
terrible. She's like,
It's truly awful. It's so bad.
she's like writing these down in like a little notebook. She's like, this is oh my gosh. He's going to hate me for all of these things.
There,
It's gonna be great putting this into a letter though. Like this alone. Like I
hey,
could get the shirt, but honestly, Phil, you said your name was Phil?
Bill Galderson. Nice to meet
Phil,
you. What was your name?
Bill. Claire.
Claire. Nice to meet you, Claire.
Well, thank you so much. This has actually been like this is fantastic.
I'm happy to help. Happy to bring a little cheer to the holidays where I can bring it, you know. You welcome back. Say as like Lyra walks back up. You missed all of the puns, but you know, I have a feeling that you view that as a mercy.
I'm gonna make Dad read them out loud. Mom's gonna hate me.
Hey, you know, it's like my late wife used to say, you know, if at least half the room doesn't groan audibly at your pun, you're not telling it right.
No, that's very fair. That fits the vibe perfectly that I'm trying to go for. So
I'll tell you what, both of you, if you're about to go walk around the festival a little bit more, have a cookie on me. Just a little extra. Why not? Happy Christmas.
Are you sure?
Oh, of course I am. Why not? Do you see how many of these things I made? I mean, I'm not going to sell all of these. I mean, I'm going to take all of these over to the homeless shelter when I'm done here, but I mean, might as well give a couple away for free to some intrepid young locals such as yourself.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
That's so nice.
Sorry, your name was Claire, but I'm so sorry, but I didn't catch your name, young lady.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Lyra.
Lyra, Bill Galderson. So nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Question, is Claire like wearing a coat with pockets?
Yeah.
I would like to try and shove something in your pocket without you.
So you will have to roll your dex and larceny. Or your dex and stealth.
Wait, hold on. Oh shit. I forgot. I was originally planning on putting my stuff in larceny, but I didn't. But I have dex.
You can use stealth,
Dex
I think, yeah?
Yeah, you have the
right?
option, or okay, yeah.
Do I roll to like see if I notice it? Or...
Yeah, this is going to be a contested roll. So Claire, you roll your
Okay.
wits and composure.
Can Bill also
Okay.
roll to see if he notices it?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Cool.
Oh, wow. That's the first time I've gotten that.
Wits and composure. Where's composure?
Knowing Claire,
It's in your
because
attributes.
like she's known
I see,
Lyra
I see.
so long though, she's not going to react. She's probably just going to give like a side eye of like, I'm going to have to look at this later.
One success. So I don't notice. I don't notice anything.
Yeah, no, you don't notice, but Claire, you notice. You feel it. Like it's very obvious.
She's known Lyra long enough that like it's probably something that she can look at later. So she's probably just like, oh, did you like go how did you go to one of the booths?
There's a Yule Booth.
Oh, that's the
Oh!
Yule Booth right over there. It's lovely. Highly recommended. If you don't get in on those deals, you'll be sorry.
Lyra would like to walk 5 steps away as if she was going to leave and then come back.
Wait, Lyra, come back!
You
Wait,
start
no,
to do that, but then Dumpling actually starts barking towards Bill's booth.
Oh, I didn't see you got a little friend there.
Oh.
Hello. Hi, howdy.
Hi.
Hey.
Sorry,
Dumpling.
hi. No, okay, Dumpling, sure, she's okay. It's
Dumpling,
okay.
your name's
She, like,
Hey, Dumpling.
rubs-
You want a treat? I got some biscuits. I made some myself.
Oh my
wait,
God.
he heard the magic word.
Roll
You heard the
presence and
magic
animal
word
kin.
now.
Presence and animalkin will
With
do.
If
Plus
anything
one.
happens to Bill, I will riot.
Can I possibly argue? Can I possibly argue, Uzu? Wait, how do I roll? Oh, presence and animalkin. There it is. Okay, yeah, no, presence makes sense. That's fair. That's literally my highest stat. It won't let me click animalkin for some reason.
It probably is selected,
just
but it doesn't highlight.
Like, yeah, if you
Yeah,
look,
look at the box underneath the red dice.
Oh, I see it. Okay, let's see. So presence plus animalkin. Ken.
Mhm.
There we go. And can I? Oh, that's socialized. So I don't get a bonus stat. All right, cool. Submit. 3 successes.
Well,
Oh, that's still 3 successes.
Okay. So
Yay!
like a dumpling was barking at something, but then Bill, like you have just kind of called out to Dumpling, and then you said the magic word, and then like Dumpling just kind of stops and just like immediately like straightens up and then like sits like expectantly. Like,
What a
this is-
good boy you
Oh.
are. Like Bill like walks over to like a little like pottery barn, like kind of like ceramic jar that like takes
Mhm.
like that has like a bone for a handle, like takes off the lid and just gets out like 2 little gingerbread man shaped dog biscuits.
Oh my god!
And holds one in his hand. All right, gentle, can you catch? I toss up in the air.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna roll for Dumpling to see if it catches it, or to
Is
see if he
it
just like
bad?
This is the
wipes
important
out.
stuff. This is the
Is
important
it
roles we're
wrong
making.
of me to hope he
Does
misses?
the dog
because
catch
one
the
of-
treat?
Is it wrong of me to hope he misses? Because one of my favorite
I
things
wanted
on the
to
internet
miss.
are those gifs of dogs failing to catch food in their mouths.
Same
Oh my
here.
god, yes.
But no, sadly, Dumpling is too trained for this. Dumpling just like easily catches it in his mouth.
Amazing.
Oh.
And I'm like, good boy, Dumpling. All right, here's your check. And I'll hand him. I like
Gentle,
hold out my
gentle.
palm with
Like
the other one. Gentle. Yeah.
He just kind of like snuffles it like out
Yeah.
of like your hand. Like he doesn't bite you at all. He just like
Bill gives him
gently
some like
takes it.
behind the ear scratch. Like, that's a good boy, Dumpling. Good
Oh.
boy.
It's his body wiggling. like
Did I
wagging.
notice
Oh,
where
no.
on the booth that Dumpling was barking at? Was it underneath like the table or?
Let's see here.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. He usually doesn't bark at people. Like Claire's like just rubbing Dumpling like his sides.
I'd say
As,
that you
like,
all can
Bill
roll
is rubbing his head.
perception.
Okay.
We're all rolling perception. Oh,
Yeah, you can all roll
Which-
perception. So
which
what's
is
composure?
wits
Okie dokie.
and composure.
there I am.
Hmm.
What?
I got one
Oh.
plus guess. Oh.
Once again, Lyra
You
sees
were always
all.
the eyes. Yeah, you've always been the eyes.
That's because that's the only thing I have. I am very witty and I have a ton of composure. I have nothing else.
Oh, did we just hit 1K donations? Is that
Oh
what you
yeah,
said?
we have surpassed
Oh,
1K. in
Oh my
donations.
god.
Yeah.
We hit our
Thanks.
goal.
Thank
And
you
Kyle's
so much.
Thank
Oh,
you
man.
guys.
Look at
I just looked over and I'm like, why is everyone celebrating? Oh, we've hit over 1,000.
Thank you
Oh,
so
that is-
much, everyone.
Yeah, all
Oh.
of this money is going to a really good cause. Sorry to say this in the middle of game, but this is all
Yeah,
in
do it.
support of St Jude, which is a children's research hospital. Their work has helped raise the childhood cancer survival rate from 20 to 80%. No family pays to be treated there. They don't pay for food, they don't pay for travel, and hundreds of doctors' worst cases go to St. Jude's because it's their best fighting chance. So this is amazing, and thank you so much. Kyle
Super
went to
awesome.
take a nap for this too. Dang, he missed it.
He's gonna wake up to some happy news.
Hey, he's
But-
gonna wake up to some
Yeah, he'll
gifts
be
under his
excited.
tree, if you know what I'm saying, you know? So it's-
Yeah.
Hey.
If you're you know what? Just because of that, I'm gonna give you guys just like a prize of just like an automatic success for being able to see this. So
Hey.
yeah, just
Yay,
some-
we all get
Or
to
should I say,
see.
oh no, because this might be bad.
We don't know.
yeah.
We'll find out.
So
Oh.
Bill, at
Ah.
your booth, were
Uh-huh.
you keeping anything on lower shelves?
Oh, probably. You know, I mean, I don't have any the means of like baking things here, so I probably have some like lower shelves I keep that we've got some like heating lamps under them just to keep them warm. So I probably got some things on lower shelves just for if I need to restock.
Yeah. You see, I said the word were because those are gone now. Those are gone. Yeah, those heating lamps that you had, they are gone. And you
Like the
see
heating lamps?
Yeah. They're just
the heating
gone.
lamps are gone? No, just everything,
Yeah.
like even the goods that are down
Everything
there?
under the shelf is
on
gone.
the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
Bill is like scratching something. He's like, oh, that's a good boy, good boy. Oh, hold on, just got to restock on the cookies over there and just. Now, what the heck? It's just like,
Everyone, you see like a crumb trail that goes out from the booth behind Bill's booth. And you can even see like these very small footprints. They're very oddly shaped. There's like 3-toed and almost like little claws.
did the pigeons get in my booth again this year? Ah, heck.
Why would pigeons steal lamps?
What would
Well, that's a first. That is a first.
what would it take to try and identify these footprints, or maybe figure out if they're from an animal, or are they from a? I don't think I can even say this was a person, but maybe a not animal.
You can do your intelligence and animal ken.
Intelligence, and where is animal ken?
under
well,
social.
There's nothing in that. Could I spend a willpower?
Yes, you can. So because this is an attribute and a skill, you will get a +3 to your roll.
Okay. And that's 1 willpower gone? I forget how
Yes.
willpower works. Okay, cool. Well, that was 1 success.
Okay, well, I mean, at
Ew.
least it is a success. Because yeah, these don't look like animal footprints.
So, not sure that's a pigeon. Also, when I was over at the other booth, I saw something moving behind her booth too. It
Is
Oh, that is.
is there something taking stuff from the booths?
I
I
mean, hey,
don't-
I wouldn't be
It-
surprised. I mean, it smells like just a whole cavalcade of goodness over here from the
yeah, but it
cinnamon to
didn't
the
look-
chocolate. But
Well, that's
I
the
mean,
problem. It didn't look normal. It didn't look like a cat or a dog or like a raccoon.
well, now let's a little bit of perspective here might be important. Is keep in mind that while we are a township, I mean, there's plenty of wilderness surrounding the area where you get animals that, while they are usually afraid of people, might be drawn by smells, and you might get all sorts of like things from like various rats, rodents, that kind of thing poking
I
around.
mean, we might want to tell someone, because what I saw has like missing patches of fur. That's probably
Oh.
sick.
Ugh.
A
Ugh.
diseased
And-
animal is not going to be healthy for the public.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might bite someone.
I
Is
can-
there like a policeman anywhere?
I believe
What if
there
we
might be
lose
a
track of
security.
it? I might be able to scoot to scare it off. Dumpling is a scary boy.
Well,
I'm
I'll tell you what. Why don't I go
try?
Why don't I go track down a police officer, or maybe whoever they got on security over here? Just let them know. Just
Okay.
say, hey, if maybe if you get eyes on it, it may just keep in mind wild animals. They might, especially a sick one. Who knows what might be carried on their bite? So just be extra careful there. Like Bill kind of like looks around a moment and he just realizes I don't have a staff. And so he just reaches over, grabs like an empty plate, just begins just puts a bunch of like cookies and this sort of baked goods on the plate, and then like shuts the little cases, and then just puts a little placard on it that says, "Be right back. Take one. Happy holidays." And I just like set it up on my booth so I can go like walk over and like find a security guard or just somebody to tell like, hey, I'm trying to find someone like that, some authority
Okay.
presence.
Yeah, so you're finding an authority person. Lyra and Claire, what are you two doing?
I mean, if Claire
I
wants to
kinda-
go track it, I'm going, because I don't want
Yeah.
Claire to get bitten.
Okay.
She knows me
Then-
too well. She's just like, you're not going by yourself. I can go by yourself. You're not going by yourself.
I've played with you too long to know not to go by yourself.
How does Claire like to track this?
I mean, there's already footprints and a little crumb trail. She might be like, Dumpling, it looks like we're going on a hunt. Dumpling, looks like we're going on a hunt. We're going on a hunt. She's going on
No.
hunt. Like,
You know,
getting
when you go on
excited.
hunts, you should be hunting quietly so that you're not yelling and, scaring
I'm
it off
not
before we're even
yelling
close to it.
yet. I know that, but we gotta get the dog excited because then he'll actually be able to like be really stoked about it. I don't want him to get bored.
Okay. So
But yeah, no, just like going over to the footprints and like making him smelly.
mhm. Okay. So they'll be doing that. Bill, so as you are looking for an authority figure, that's like pretty easy to find. You're able to find like security here, who's basically one of the policemen that is volunteering for this event.
Yeah.
And you actually know
Yeah.
her.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name is Kendra.
Kendra, how are you now?
Oh, Bill, I'm doing just quite fine. How about you?
Oh, not so bad. Hey, listen, are you the one who's volunteering for the whole market this year?
Yeah, I am.
Bless your heart. Well, don't forget to stop by the bakery stand. We got a whole bunch of your favorite goodies over there.
You do?
Oh, hey, when
have
have
the
I ever let
truffles?
you down? Okay, first of all, I'm offended that you'd assume that I did not have the truffles at my stand this year.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I think you're about 50% of my business revenue with those truffles that you keep purchasing. I am like humbled, but hey, you know what? I'd love to have a whole casual conversation here, but I'm just kind of like letting you know that I had a few young girls passing through the area. I thought they might have seen like a wild animal that might be moving around the area. It just might be, it might be a little sick looking. I didn't see it myself. They saw it, but just passing it along to you, just so you know that, just, hey, keep an eye out. Not sure if you need to get like animal control down here, but just kind of like be on the lookout. I don't know. It took some stuff from my booth, oddly enough.
Oh,
Yeah, baked goods are one thing, but it took my heat lamps. Are
you sure that's an animal that did that?
Well, it did not look like a human. So I mean, I saw some footprints, but I mean, it looked like it was kind of like small little feet, I don't know. Maybe I just forgot the heat lamps. I'm pretty good with organization, but maybe it's just holidays are so busy. Could be wrong about that, but but definitely just keep an eye out. Just best to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know, Bill. I'll definitely.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Yeah. I'll send out the word and we'll start looking around. So it's happened around your booth then?
Yeah,
So,
I heard. I think the young ladies who brought it to my attention mentioned that they also saw something near the Yule Booth that's near mine as well. So just maybe just kind of give the area a cursory look, and I'll holler if I see anything or find anything else out. Just kind of want to make sure everyone's here is safe.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. All right. Thank you for the heads up.
You're welcome.
Okay. And
I'll walk back over to like find those younger, like the young ladies who just kind of like where are they? Just kind of like poking my rubbernecking around the area.
Like probably as they were like going up, Bill like waves them over.
Oh, hey there, Lyra, Claire.
Yes.
Claire. All right then. Yeah, I let some of the authorities know there, so they're gonna be keeping an eye around here. You find anything yet?
Well, we're probably about to, as Dumpling probably has this stuff in the snow of like sniffing the smells.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Dumpling's already sniffing them, rolling for him.
Well, it may not be the best idea at the moment, but if we find it, it'll be easier to alert people of where it is,
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Yeah. Why? Hey, I mean, I understand that, there might be some sort of taboo against, just sneaking around looking for things, but you two young ladies are operating in the public interest for health and safety reasons. So I think that's actually pretty noble of you that you're willing to put your foot forward and help out like that. And also, hey, adult supervision, I can at least give you some clout in that regard.
See, we got adult supervision now. We hardly ever get that.
I feel like this is a moment where Claire looks at Lyra looks at Claire. We like contemplate the consequences and the effect we have an adult and just nod at each other.
As soon as we hear adult, we're okay.
There's a little something inside Bill. He doesn't vocalize, but a little tiny something that in his mind just goes, oh no. I done.
What did I just say that for?
What did I do?
Oh, I warned you ahead of
time. That is when Dumpling just barks and he immediately just like starts shuffling around like around the back booth and just like is sniffing around and like going down a trail.
okay, we could just follow him. I hunt a lot with my parents, and so like Dumpling is like my dog. So that's why I
Oh.
always hang out with him. He gets familiar with me, and he has a lot of certain commands. One of them is searching for like different kinds of animals and stuff. So I'm very familiar with this.
Well, that could be one of the most well-trained dogs I've ever seen. What a heck of a snoot he's got there. Look at him go.
He does have a good snoot. He's
He's
a good boy.
He's the best boy.
Certainly seems like it. And I've known many good boys. But that one, I think, might be a top 3 candidate for the best. Let's see where he's going, yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Lyra's gonna be holding on to Claire's arm.
Yeah, just wrapped. They're like arm in arm.
Bill
just
pulls
don't
out his
And
like.
it's not even because she's scared. You can feel her shivering. Lyra, I
Bill
just think
yeah.
is the person that's always cold. So she's
Ah.
just like,
Yeah, Bill pulls out like his Samsung Galaxy and just kind of like opens up like he has everyone's contact numbers, like pulls the contact of the officer he was talking to, and is just like just getting ready to like let her know anything if they find anything. He's kind of like holding it up there.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Are you okay?
good,
you
Shelby?
over there?
Oh no.
Oh no!
my coffee just failed me. Oh my god, I did that on the camera too. God
Oh
damn.
no!
Oh no.
What just happened?
I tried to
think-
drink
Are you
my
okay?
coffee. Coffee just came out my nose. Oh my god, everything.
Oh no.
hurt.
Oh no.
Christmas was trying to kill me.
Christmas. Merry crisis.
Very,
Very-
very Christmas.
Okay.
Oh God!
Good.
Do you want to get like some water?
No, it's fine. I have water right here, but I don't think I should try to drink another thing because that might kill me.
That is not conducive to the. That is not conducive to the holiday spirit.
No.
No.
Maybe that was my
drink
body
hot chocolate
rejecting
fast.
caffeine. Okay,
So-
sorry.
Hot chocolate that fast.
It's okay.
Where's the
As-
dog going, Uzu?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry.
Get into it. As
My cat.
as you are following the dog, he is just going behind the booths of everyone in this baking like competition. And as like you guys are following him, can you all make me another perception check?
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Yep.
Wits and
Yup, yup.
composure.
Yes.
I see nothing.
Lyra. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh,
Lyra.
And
once-
remind
Lyra.
me what,
Ira also sees nothing.
remind me what willpower points do.
Willpower is that you can sacrifice a willpower so then you can get a bonus to your rolls. Since this would be an attribute roll specifically,
Mhm.
you would only get a bonus of 2 dice to your roll.
I'll spend a willpower. Why not?
Okay.
So I just check off one of the boxes.
Yep, you check off one of
and
the
then-
boxes, and
Great.
then when the modifier prompt pops up, you add a 2.
Great, will do. That's 3 successes for Bill.
Okay, perfect. Absolutely wonderful.
And Lyra
So
was
then-
choking on snow. She couldn't see shit.
No, it was the hot chocolate because you were so cold. It's like, it's like, Larry, you don't have to drink the hot chocolate like so quickly. Like just let it sit. It'll warm you up regardless.
So Lyra and Claire are not able to notice these things, but Bill, as you three are following this dog, you are able to overhear the participants in their own booths like talking about things, and they're talking about their own like baked sweets going missing, their own supplies going missing, and actually
Oh.
some of their tools being broken.
Oh my goodness, looks like we got ourselves a crafty caper. Huh.
What crap? What now? What's that?
Oh, sorry, I gotta. Oh, Lyra, you all right there?
I'm
She's
just
drank
like,
her hot chocolate way too fast.
Hands above your head. Hands above your head. No, when you are if it goes down the wrong pipe, if you put your hands above your head, it actually helps you kind of like clear out the space a bit better. Don't ask me the science of how it works. It just kind of does.
wait, is that true? Like real
Yes.
talk, is that true?
Real talk,
Holy
that is true.
shit. Oh my god, I feel like I have unlocked secret life secrets.
Yeah.
Oh
if
my
you,
God.
If you swallow the wrong pipe, put your hands
The
above your
more
head.
you
It helps you.
know.
It helps you like not go into a coughing fit.
I should have known that
Weird.
24 years ago.
I'm applying my real wisdom to Bill. Like,
Real world wisdom of Bill Galderson.
so
Thank
Bill
you.
said, so you're welcome. Bill says, and I got an ear for just kind of casual conversation. Seems like a lot of folks around the market are talking about that some of their goods going missing. I mean,
Oh.
this is either one tenacious little, animal, or it might be maybe some oh, I hate to sound my age, but like some meddlesome youths, you know what I'm saying? Like some kind of maybe troublesome kids.
Should
I
should
don't
we
know, maybe.
Claire, I'm so sorry, my brain turned off. What did the lady at the Yule Booth say her name was?
Silva.
Maybe we should talk to the woman at the booth I first saw the animal at when we circle back around.
Oh yeah,
When we circle back around, yeah.
Yeah, her
might
name
as
was-
well.
Her name was Silva. She was really nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, let's see what she's my booth buddy. Technically, she's a neighbor, so might as well go ask her what's going on, like what she's got missing, see if what she saw anything. Might as well,
The thing is that you don't end up circling back around as you keep following Dumpling. Dumpling actually then begins to leave the Winter Festival venue and is heading towards the
Oh.
trees.
Can you,
It
hey,
might be an
can
animal.
I think, yeah, no, I think it might be an animal. Like I told you, like, hey, normally sometimes wild animals are afraid to kind of come around people, but during these holidays, like the smells kind of entice them out to maybe poke around. So maybe
Yeah.
But
like
animals don't steal like
Ah,
food. Yeah,
Maybe
but
that might make following Dumpling.
oh, well, I like, I'm kind of like, as like we're walking, I think Bill's like saying a line, like, actually, I mean, normally, yeah, they do steal food, but no, there are actually reported cases of animals who will actually just grab random bric-a-brac, like from like pieces of scrap to like, even just like random pieces of furniture or baubles in your home, just because they're shiny or something about them. Like, like corvids in particular, they like shiny things. So like, you get birds just poking around like nickels and other bits of shiny metal. It's animals are fascinating. Oh, we're walking towards the trees. Okay, hold on now. It's like he realizes that he's it's like, hold on.
quick question,
Yeah.
because Lyra is a superstitious little bean. Have I ever heard of any weird, I don't know, urban legends or spooky stories on my weird forums about maybe the woods or the area, maybe about a cryptid that maybe they say lives out here? Or
Roll a wits and occult. And as you roll a wits and occult, I need Bill and Claire to roll a dex and athletics.
I would like to say I'm adding a willpower to this now.
Okay.
I got a
Okay.
bad back, so I'm absolutely adding a willpower.
Is that because it's attribute and skills, that means it's pussy?
Yay!
Yes.
I'm gonna fail. Of course I did.
Question. Oh, amazing. Since I do have the bad back condition on my character sheet, is this a moment where that might apply? Or does that do
well,
anything?
not in this.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So then I'm going to roll dexterity plus athletics. I will also take off my second willpower. I got a few of these to spend, so might as well just
Do it. Do
it.
it.
That gives me a
I
plus
don't
2, you
have
said?
a lot, so I'm saving mine.
Since this is going to be an attribute and a skill, it will give you plus 3.
Ooh, spicy. Love that. All right, let's see what we got.
Yeah, you spicy.
Oh,
Bill,
Bill got a crit
Hell,
success.
Bill.
listen, I gave you my successes. It's all fine. Take them.
Did Bill just succeed so hard that maybe Claire doesn't get hurt? Maybe. I don't
No,
know.
I'm
Just
getting
throwing it
screwed.
out there.
Yeah, I'm falling.
See, Lyra, as you are thinking about this, like you've already kind of stopped in your tracks, so you don't end up in the danger zone. But like the only thing that kind of comes to your mind is like, I mean, there's always weird stories about the forest. There's always like stories that it's haunted by something, and like people don't like to go out there at night. And then Claire and Bill, Claire, you don't notice it as you're just kind of like talking and focusing on Dumpling. But Bill, see, you are a man that has lived life and you've been around all types of people. And you just get this feeling. It's basically just like, oh, disturbed youth, like senses tingling. And like you immediately just like duck as a snowball goes past your head, but then nails Claire in the face. And there are just some kids that come out like from behind like these big old snow dunes, and they're just like, trespassers!
Oh, so it's a war then. Bill is like immediately packing snowballs into his hand, like, and then he like yells over his shoulder, he's like, "Get down!"
I've been attacked. Like Claire just like dramatically falls over, like, I've been attacked.
I would
Yeah,
like
Bill,
to
like,
get
he goes
behind
over.
the
Crawl
nearest
over.
sturdy object because I don't want any part of this.
Yeah. Dumpling immediately goes over to Claire, starts licking the face. And Bill, I would like you to roll your dex and athletics with like a +1 for snowball.
Sure, why not? That's a success.
A success. So you throw it, and yeah, let me see.
He just makes a real old dad sound, just, just
Okay. You're able to like hit one of the kids as they are like in the middle of like ducking down, but now these kids are just throwing snowballs, and like freaking there's these parents that are coming. I was like, hey, no, don't involve others that aren't in your game.
oh
But-
no, it is. Oh, it's on. Like Bill is like into it now. He's
I
like,
have the strength for one more snowball. And like
There's
Claire will
parents?
make one, and she will like,
There's
They're a
parents.
parent.
Yeah, they're nearby.
Cool. Finish your thing, Cami, because I have questions for what the parents.
I have the strength for one more shot. Claire will like roll over and like make a snowball. She'll use Dumpling as like a hiding spot and then just chuck the snowball.
You can make your dex and athletics with a +1 for snowball.
Hey,
I can't get over +1 for snowball.
yes.
that's pretty good.
Okay, let's see who this kid does.
I wish I'd gotten more because that would have been dirty, but it's
You
fine.
nail the kid.
Good. Ha! I shall die knowing I took one of you with me. Just falls back down.
Lyra.
As you guys are in this madness, and I in no way want to get in a snowball fight, because I don't want bruises. I want to go up to the parents. Excuse me, have they been here this entire time?
I'm so yes, they have. They've been building snow forts, and they're not listening. I'm so sorry about this. I'll get them to stop soon. I promise.
No. It's we're out here because there's things going missing from the festival. There's we don't know if it's an animal or somebody's going around, but we think something's getting into the booths that went towards the woods, so it might not be safe for them to be here.
Oh, okay. Can you please roll your presence and persuasion, or your presence and socialize?
I'm gonna go with persuasion. Oh my god, what are my rolls tonight?
Okay. Well, so like you say that and they're just like, oh, okay, well, they look over to their kids, who is just like having this all-out war with Bill, just like
It's like the
1 or
scene
2.
out of RoboCop, but just with snowballs. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Just like, ah!
yeah. And we're just like,
Claire's already just
okay.
lying dead in the snow.
Oh god. It's just like, don't, okay. We'll, okay, yeah, sure, we'll get them out. Just honey. And they just kind of like go off like towards their kids, try to get them to stop.
Yeah, I'll pat her over to like, drag Claire up off the ground.
Is that you, my sweet angel? Have you come to take me away?
I just drop snow on your face.
Ah! Oh no! Why is heaven cold?
I know how I feel. Come on, get up.
If I take it the snowball war is like
Shake it
it's
up.
like petering out because the parents are now getting involved.
Yeah, like
Cool.
the kids are now distracted by basically turning their aim on their own parents.
Yeah. Yeah, Bill is just like wiping the snow off his glasses, being like, hey, nice shot there, but remember, she gave birth to you, so be polite. All right. I like turn around and I see you two and be like, oh hey, so that local rascals, am I right? You fought bravely. I will always remember your sacrifice.
Thank you, my friend. I very much appreciate it. It was a hard-fought victory. I don't mind dying for a cause.
Turns to Lyra and gives her like a nod, says, thanks for calling in the cavalry. We needed the backup.
No problem. I didn't think kids should be near these woods.
Oh,
A lot of
you know, that's a good point.
There's a lot of scary stories about these woods, but also if there's an animal, and we don't want
Yeah,
these kids
no.
getting bit.
Well, hey, scary stories are one thing. You know, kids like love to go places like where they shouldn't. You know, it's like, yeah, never played
Oh
Manhunt.
yeah, no, I know that. She like pointedly looks at Lyra. Oh no, I'm fully aware of that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Kids going where they shouldn't be when they're strictly told not to do it because
Okay,
there's
if you're
stuff in
talking
there.
about the abandoned mall, you came with me and you didn't
Listen,
stop me.
that's because you were going to go regardless.
What I'm hearing here is that these are formative experiences. So I mean, hey, little not to go off on the old man train here, but just hey, keep in mind that like being told not to do something and then doing it anyway, sure, it might, there might be a rebellious thing there, but I mean, there's nothing wrong against sticking it to the man on occasion. You know what I'm saying? So but like for the most part, they're like, how are kids going to learn if they don't understand the consequences of their actions? Like, so for example, it's like, how do you know fire's hot until you accidentally touch a stove? It's like, ow, you gotta take a few licks before you understand the game. Yeah. There's actually a school out in Scandinavia that it's like a kindergarten. It's a raised like 5 feet off the ground, doesn't have a railing. Kids just fall off all the time and hit the ground safely, but it teaches them to be careful around the edges. Yeah, it's like their whole ethos is like, they're gonna fall anyway, whether we put up a barrier or not. They'll climb it if we put it up, but like the kids are gonna fall and hurt themselves, so might as well just kind of put it in the architecture. Yeah, sorry, I'm just going off now. We should
actually
probably
really interesting though.
Oh, I'd happily tell you more about it. I got a whole bunch of articles saved on my computer. But sorry, we should probably keep looking just to make sure that the area is safe, especially with kids playing around in there,
Where's Dumpling?
Dumpling was just like laying and playing dead next to you.
Oh, I love him. My good boy. I love you.
Finally gets up, just
Dumpling here. Here.
goes over.
There you are. Okay, good boy. Oh, you did such a good job laying dead. Just
Full
like
body wiggle.
pulling and squishing his face, like doing the like pull and push of like wrinkly faces.
I want to give him butt squitches while he's getting face rubs because that's a dog's like natural state of euphoria.
Now that is a good little dump. That is a good meatball right there.
Yeah, he's a good dog. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what we can find.
Okay, let's see if Dumpling can pick up the trail again after play.
After the minor distraction.
Yeah, just just a little bit.
That's
Hey,
a
you gotta lay a
brilliant
stake and fight for what you
performance.
believe in. I mean, that's just how it goes.
So
My mom used to say that a lot, like fighting for what you believe in. Yeah.
And, it's a good thing in concept. I mean,
so you follow after Dumpling.
yeah.
And you do end up going more into these woods. And luckily it is still light outside, so it's not dark. You're still able to kind of find your ways. But
if we're actually going into the woods, I want to tug Claire's arm, tell her to look at her pocket. As I'm taking out my little wool charm, I want to tie it around my wrist.
Okay.
I'll like pull it out and look at it. Oh,
This little
It's
is this what is
it's wrapped in brown paper. I wanted to wait
Mhm.
till we got home, but I kind of think you'll need it in here. So open it.
okay? And then she'll like unwrap it. It's a doll.
It's like a woven wool charm.
That's so
Oh,
cute.
Supposed to be a protection.
yeah. No, I feel like
charm.
that'll definitely.
I don't particularly trust these woods. I just think you should probably wear it.
I'll be extra careful with it. I promise. I'll stuff because I'm wearing the flannel. I'll stuff it in like the little pocket, so it's actually like sticking out, just kind of like over the heart. Just
Mhm.
Watch that fucking save your life later.
watch,
Now,
just
do I,
watch.
as a well-read man in his late 40s, do I know anything like from like not like obviously not from like the stories. I'm talking like more from like an objective perspective of like about like the local woods, any like factoids or things I know from either like reading about the area.
You can roll an intelligence and academics.
I'd be more than happy to. That's two
Uzu,
successes.
Could you
Two
tell us
successes.
which version of World of Darkness this is? The chat's curious.
Oh, we are using Hunter the Vigil, just World of Darkness, and we're mainly using the first edition kind of it. So, yeah,
Very good.
Yeah, sorry.
it's okay. Sorry, I'm not currently looking at chat because I don't have chat open when
You're good.
I'm DMing,
No,
so
you're
it's
good.
good to know.
You're good.
hmm And this is all homebrew. This is all made up. So no pre-module or anything. But anyways, yes. So what you know about the local history here is that this is like used to be pretty like traditional town. It is like pretty remote and it's been around for like a long time, but it's becoming more modern, but still just like very close knit. It's a peaceful place. There are some people that live out in the woods though, and they prefer to be kind of loners. And they are the kinds that are more stuck in their ways a little bit. But they are also the kind of people that rumors end up happening about them.
Gotcha.
About how like they're secretly like monsters or witches and like all that kind of like, just
Sure.
dark rumors that happen.
For sure. So like, as like they're kind of like poking around, Bill says, just keep an eye on the ground girls. I don't think they're necessarily legal in these parts, but get a lot of folks out in these woods. So I get a few of them driving into town every so often. They just live out here, reclusive folk, hunters. Just be careful of any bear traps. Sometimes they put them down for animals and their property. Yeah, I mean it's out of season and it's not the most legal thing, but you still just kind of keep an eye out. There's a gentleman who lives out here who's come through town a few times. Big fella, big beard, but just if you see something, just consider first, that's a person, people live out here. Let's not accidentally, offend anybody who prefers the isolation of the countryside. You're right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right.
Listen, if it's
No,
just a
absolutely.
person, just a person, it's fine. But
Yeah.
Even if it's just a person, they shouldn't be stealing, especially.
No, that's absolutely not gonna fly, and I'm gonna make sure that the police are alerted.
Listen,
But
I've seen some weird people come into my house when I was younger. So, like I'm kind of used to seeing weird folks a lot. Like not like weird and like, but just like I know the type of people who tend to be like more scared of, but I don't really see them as scary anymore.
I can relate to that. Yeah.
So,
Hey, it's
Yeah.
unfortunate that many people are just so inherently judgmental of others. I understand.
Yeah, they are.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, continue.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's okay. As you continue and you're talking, following Dumpling, you just end up kind of more into the forest, just slightly curving until you get to like this very small opening where you just find like a pile of all these things. They're just like all the baked goods, all of these like tools, equipment, everything has just been thrown on the ground in just this pile.
Well, that definitely is against the 5-second rule.
Is there?
Yeah, but at
any
least
of
we found
those-
everything.
Are there any of the footprints around? The weird ones I managed to see.
You can roll me an intelligence and investigation. Anyone can if you want to.
Yeah, well, while she like steps away to like to have a little look see.
360.
Bill kind of like, oh, very nice, steps away. Just like takes out his phone and just like he's just gonna like try and dial the officer real quick since they found it out here in the middle of the woods.
Mhm.
Do I have
Okay.
bars? Am I able to call?
It's a little bit choppy, but yeah, you're
Ah.
able to. So
Give her a quick ring.
mhm. And like it rings like a couple times before Kendra picks up, and it's just like Officer Kendra speaking.
Kendra, it's Bill Galderson. How are you now?
Well, there's been a little bit of a mishap over at the booths, but luckily everyone's
kidding.
okay.
What's happened? What happened out there?
One of the standing poles that were holding up some of the decorations ended up falling over and completely smashing someone's booth.
Oh,
It
heck, is
looks
everybody
like-
all right?
Yeah, luckily no one's been hurt, but
Well, that's good. That's
uh,
good.
yeah.
Well, oh geez, well, I'm glad no one hurt. Well, I got some, I guess you could call it good news. I think I found where all the missing stuff is. I found a pile out here where I'm out in the woods, not too far in, but
Oh,
I saw some tracks. I just kind of followed them, and oh yeah, we got a pile of baked goods and small knickknacks, and oh, my heat lamps. There they are. All right, found the heat lamps. But yeah, it's like it's not far. I mean, it's just a bit of a straight walk through the woods. They're pretty, just a big old stack of them out here. I don't see anyone around at the moment, but you know.
that's weird. Okay. Well, good find, Bill. Thank you.
Yeah,
Um,
anytime. Do you want me to like start ferrying these back to the shop, or are you gonna let people know that, you know, some officers? I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do with this big old pile over here?
Yeah. So we have to kind of handle this situation over here. I can let the people
Sure.
know that you found it, but if you could bring back what you can until we get this all sorted out, and then we can help.
Yeah, I got 2 young locals with me. I'm sure that I can fill their hands with some things as well. We can bring back, I mean, not even half, maybe a little less than that, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, just
Okay.
yeah. All right. Well, hey, make sure everyone's safe over there, and you might want to do a double check on the rest of the decoration poles and just make sure everything's properly anchored. You know.
Yeah, definitely doing that now.
All right. All right. Well, be safe over there. I'll see you in a bit, Kendra.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. Anytime. Hang up.
Yep.
So things are a little odd back at the market.
Oh, really? What happened?
Oh, one of the decoration stands fell over and crushed a booth. No one got hurt, by the way. Let's just make sure that's out there first. No one's hurt, but yeah, some things fell over. That's most unfortunate. But I also let Officer
Oh,
Kendra know that we found
gosh.
all of the missing stuff out here. Yeah, this is, if these, I mean, unless these are just like particularly tenacious, like, you know, animals, like these might, I'm more worried that this might be an intentional act of malfeasance.
I'm pretty sure all the beavers are hibernating, so I don't think it was an
Definitely
animal.
not a beaver, unless they're just really big, hairy termites. I think you're right, Miss Lyra.
Hmm.
It is.
As you're saying that and kind of talking about that with
Yeah.
Claire and Lyra, you're saying this over your shoulder. You're kind of investigating around, and you are able to see more of those footprints that are kind of going around. And then you actually start to see multiple of them, more than one. But then kind of laying outside of like the little pile, you see like this little utility kind of like roll-up map that's like kind of like what a chef would have, like with all their utensils and everything. And like you can see just like, you know, these baking, like cooking utensils, but there is one pocket that is empty. One that you would assume is where a knife would be. And you just see this thin trail kind of going from it, like in the snow with the footprints next to it, and it until it kind of disappears off into the forest.
Guys,
Yeah, what's up?
I found more of those footprints, and I think whatever one of them is has a knife.
Oh, jeez.
So I don't know if animals really know what knives do.
Well, that's why I'm thinking that this might be just like a young kid who is just in over his head over here with some bad behavior.
Can I take a couple steps along that trail? I don't want to break their like line of vision on me. Like I don't want to walk away from them. I just want to see like how far into these woods it seems to go before I lose sight, I guess.
It basically
and if I have to like turn my flashlight phone on, I will.
You don't have to go too far because it basically goes to the tree line and then just like abruptly stops.
I look up, thinking maybe it went into the trees.
There are some tree branches that have a little bit of snow that has fallen off of them as if they've been disturbed.
Oh boy.
Can I see anything in the branches?
You can roll either intelligence and investigation or perception check.
Hold on one sec. I think it's the same either way. So I'm gonna do wits and composure and add another willpower. For attributes, that's +1, right?
Yeah, no, +2.
+2, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I think my willpower is cursed.
Yeah,
it happens. But yeah, for one success,
hey, back to the last time we played.
You were unfortunately not able to see anything.
I think it's in the tree. I can't see it, but there's snow missing.
Let me see if I can have a look.
Yeah,
Let's
just
see.
don't climb it.
There, we'll like trot over. Oh, she probably was trotting over, was about to start climbing. He's like, "Don't climb it." Claire's just like,
all right, careful, it's icy. Gotta be careful.
If you fall out of the tree, your mom's gonna be upset.
"Oh, I'm not gonna fall out of the tree, or at least I
It's
won't
a
fall out of it very far."
snow-filled tree.
Now,
Ice
wait,
is
hold on.
snow.
As the adult present, let me, before you climb a tree, let me just try something real quick.
Okay.
Can you, where you saw the track? They stop right here, and they're just okay.
Yeah, I'll
Look,
like point them. I'll point
Goes.
them out and like show. Yeah, they stop here, and they're still
All right.
missing up there. And
Hey, you kids up there! You got to be real careful. These trees, they're icy, and yeah. If you fall, we're pretty far out from everybody else. All right. I understand you're having a bit of a laugh up there, maybe just taking some things around here, but you just got to be careful. So why don't you come down safely, and we can talk and make sure that you don't get in trouble. We work this out. Now, come on down there. Stop hiding.
Nothing happens.
Well, that's about as good as I'm for. Might as well take a look then.
I don't.
All right, well,
kids.
Claire will roll up her flannel sleeves, like, "All right,
Well,
don't worry, I got this."
Oh, not to discount what you're saying there, Miss Lyra, but I mean, just if it's not an animal, if it's not kids, then I mean, what else could it be? A very short criminal? Like,
you wonder that
Well,
as
we're about
Claire
to
starts
find
to
out.
climb
Claire's
it.
gonna go,
And Claire,
Oh, like
you can roll your dex and athletics.
oh, like a cat.
"Time to use my first willpower
Yeah.
because I want to climb this tree." Yes!
Oh, you climbed that tree.
I'm climbing the
Oh,
tree.
you
Wow.
climbed that tree.
She doesn't fucking just climb it. She fucking like cartwheels up it. Jesus Christ.
Lyra knew there was a reason she didn't want Claire to climb, because she knew she'd climb it too fast.
It's like Bill, like braces, like, all right, I'm
Just
gonna
dump
watch this.
snow
I'm just
on us.
ready to like, let me get ready to prepare any first aid. It's like, oh wow, just like,
Can I like
And-
take?
Like a
Can
squirrel.
I take like a pointed step out from under the branches so that when the snow falls, it doesn't fall on me?
It doesn't fall on you, but it does fall on Dumpling.
Oh, baby.
And
I'll
he just
brush
pops
him
out of
off.
snow. Just
I'll give him like little face scritches as
give
I'm digging him
little
out.
Scritches. But yeah, Claire, you climb up. How far are you going to climb up?
I'm climbing
you
until I
find
see
anything?
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
climbing until I see
Jeez.
something.
you climb up for a bit. Your
no.
hands are cold. Do you have gloves on? Or are you
I do.
barehanded? Okay.
I
Are
would
they
assume that
fingerless
Claire would
gloves
be-
or?
No, they're just regular gloves, but they're like relatively thin. They're not
Okay.
like really heavy.
Okay. So yeah, you are climbing up, and it's at this point that I would ask all of you. I can't sadly do this for the stream because I'm not in control of it, but all of you, if you could pause your music
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
as
Time to
Claire,
get creepy.
as you're climbing up this tree, you start to then notice like a slippery feeling, like through your glove as you kind of like grab onto the trunk and like your hand slips, and then like you bring up your hand and you see just like this dark red color is just coated on your palm, and you couldn't see it before because the bark of this tree is pretty dark. It just blends in with it like this shine, and then when you look up, you see where it's coming from, as there is this squirrel that is pinned to the tree. Its stomach has been cut open, and there are baked goods shoved inside of it.
ah.
And it's just blood going down the tree.
This is so something Claire would just fucking run into, though. God damn
Well,
it.
Claire like looks at her hands like, oh, see the squirrel?
What?
Oh no, oh no, okay.
Claire, what's wrong?
Lyra,
Everything good up there?
What's wrong? What's going on?
This is a stuffed squirrel.
Get down.
Stuffed.
Get down very carefully. Get down.
Yeah, she'll like start climbing down, like,
You can get down,
All
no
right.
problem.
All right, now
she'll like get up and then like take her glove off, like, she'll like toss it off, like, getting it.
like Bill like looks at the glove wherever she throws it, like what the heck? He, like looks to see like why she throw it off of her hand.
There's
just
like a
sees
red
the-
kind of trail in the snow.
I take it that is not raspberry filling.
It's not, I mean, it might be because, okay, have you ever seen a squirrel stuffed with cookies? Not in a fun way, like you still see the stomach. Like the cookies are in the stomach.
Yeah, can't say I have.
What is
Yeah,
what's
me either.
No, yeah. Wait, hold on. No, just a day. Yeah, deep breath in. All right, deep
I
breath
wanna
in.
I'm
Exhale
gonna give her
out.
my hot chocolate that I've still been holding this entire time.
Deep
Just
breath
hold
in.
on to it.
Right,
Keep your hands warm.
right. You know, it's like you want to have deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, now run me through this. Now you climbed up there. You saw a dead
Mhm.
squirrel.
Yeah, the squirrel, it was pinned to the tree. Like pinned, like someone nailed it, and its stomach was open, and it was stuffed with Christmas cookies.
Oh, that's
Fuck! What the actual fuck? That's so messed up.
okay. We're using the
don't
language.
know.
All right, yeah, that is certainly heckin' messy. Yeah. Okay, that's disturbing. All right, I think we should maybe I think we should head back to town. Yeah, just maybe get back to the market. We have Officer Kendra helping folks out right there. I'll just this seems a little hinky. Let's be good Samaritans. Let's grab a handful of stuff from the pile and let's walk back in and maybe let some of the folks know that this is going on. This is not the kind of holiday spirit I was hoping to be experiencing. So let's make our way back over. Yeah.
I would like to be at that pile to scoop up a fucking armful of shit as fast as I can because I want to leave.
Yep.
Yep. You
wanna get
grab some
out.
stuff and you start to head out.
I double fist my heat lamps and just
Yeah.
that little,
You just go
little
in.
bundle.
Yeah. And as you start to make your way back to the little festival, you actually hear commotion and a scream.
From the festival?
Yes.
From the festival.
Wait,
From the festival.
run back?
Before
Go ahead.
You can run back if you want to.
yeah, I was gonna say like Bill would like to actually would like to jog ahead of Lyra and Claire as the
Okay.
adult and just kind of like jog ahead of them to be
Oh.
like, wait, what's going on? Like, it's just kind of like try to get outside of that before the kids see anything.
So yeah, as you go on ahead there, Bill, like you can all see like there's just like this crowd that is forming around like the central stage that was like kind of onto one side of the winter festival, to where that was where like the grand kind of like stage for the baking competition was going to be held, like where everyone was going to bring their things and there was going to be this big judging and everything. But like there is a crash as like one of the sidewall panels has like fallen over, and there are just like so many just like concerned mutterings, and people are very quickly like escorting their kids away from here. People look upset and they look like sickened and frightened. And Bill, as you get there first before the other two, you see that whole crowd there. Kendra's there talking on the radio as at this big central stage, strung out over all the decorations that are just kind of like up there, are just a bunch of forest animals that have been gutted and stuffed with the baked goods or straw. And there's just blood
jeez.
drippings like onto the stage.
Geez, that is rough. Hey girls, hang back for a moment. I'm gonna go talk to the cops. Just hang back for a second. Don't look at the stage. Yeah,
I
I'm
would
gonna
like
walk.
to say I absolutely want to look at the stage, but I want to.
Well, you're telling kids not to do something, old man. Like, of course.
You
we're gonna go
just
look
told
at the
us
stage.
formative experiences. I would like to engage in one of those.
It's a test. It's a test of youth. No.
There you go. No, we're definitely going to look at the stage.
I'm like, girls, keep an eye on Dumpling. And I'm gonna like, just like I'm like jog over. Like I take off my hat because I'm like, oh geez, like the bells are just jingling as I like run.
Oh my God, it jingles!
Yes, it does. So I jog, I jog over to Officer Kendra, and I'm politely like 10 feet back, waiting for her to be done on the radio so I can like approach her when she's like got a second, when she's not doing her actual business.
As you're getting closer to the scene, and I need you, like, you don't have iron stamina, do you?
Oh no, I don't got
stamina.
that. No, I don't. Oh jeez.
Tolerance for biology is what I meant to say.
I do not have tolerance for biology.
So yeah, with that, you need to make a resolve and stamina roll.
Oh boy. Okay, resolve and stamina. That is very low. I'm not gonna burn a willpower point for that. I'll just kind of roll this. That is a success.
Oh no.
Okay,
And-
a
and-
success is good. You don't
Okay.
throw up as you get closer.
Okay,
You
so
were
like
sickened.
so like Bill jogs up and goes, oh, what the oh geez, hold on. Let me just that is. Oh boy, give me I like kind of like on my knees, head between my legs, like, oh, okay. Oh.
Kendra comes over to you. He's like, "Oh, Bill, yeah, don't get close to this. Hey,
No, it's
No.
I'm okay. Just just give me a second. All right. Yeah, that's what the Kendra, what the heck happened? I was gone for just like a handful of minutes and I come back. I saw one of those things out in the woods, but like what happened?
oh, you saw this out in the woods too?"
Yeah, there
Oh,
was one pinned to a tree. I mean, I didn't like one of the girls I was escorting did she saw it, but Oh, what happened?
Okay.
Run me through it.
We don't know. The walls fell over, and then there was a scream, and we all just found this here. We don't know what's happening, and we're shutting down this
Oh yeah,
festival.
that sounds like the smart thing to do.
Yeah, we need to escort everyone back home and just
Yeah.
shut down this.
All right. Well, I'll just I mean, I got a pile of stuff here. I mean, like, I'll just set it down, but like, we should. I mean, yeah, thanks for letting me know. I'll let the kids know that's. Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you holler if you need anything. I mean, I'm always happy to help where I can. I volunteer as much as I, get the opportunity to. But if you need some assistance, let me know. Just stay safe. Good luck there, Kendra.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but yeah, sadly, probably goes beyond the neighborly help. So we'll be handling this, and you
for sure
escort those girls, and that'll be good.
Yeah.
That'll be enough.
All right. And I walk back over to like Lyra and Claire. I can absolutely see they're just like looking at the stage. Like,
Yeah, we're
it's
definitely
absolutely
looking at the stage.
like, all right.
Yeah. Now you two roll resolve and stamina.
I already know this is gonna go terribly. Cami, do you remember the last time these two saw something terrible?
Yes, I do. I'm okay.
Disastrous.
I saw it before with the squirrel. I saw the other squirrel, so I'm prepared for.
Okay, fucking Lyra seen some weird shit on the internet.
Yeah, you guys have seen some weird shit. So it's still disgusting, and but you're not gonna get sick.
All right. So hey, are you two all right? You doing all right over there?
Oh yeah, but there's more of it.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah. No, I just talked to Officer Kendra. Apparently, while we were off in the woods, there was one of the walls fell over, and those were just strung up. It's they're clearing out the market. It's the cops are taking over here, but people are going home. So, did you two walk here? How did you get to the market?
I imagine Claire's brother probably dropped us off.
But... Yeah, no, like my brother dropped us off, and he said he was going to pick us up at the end of the day.
I mean, but it looks like things got cut short. I mean, all right. Well, I think you might want to give him a ring to come back early. But if you two can't get a lift for some time, I'd be happy to drive you to wherever you need to go. There's enough room in my van, so I'd be more than happy to help you out. Just let me know, and just keep an eye on Dumpling. It seems like this is just a wanton act of animal cruelty.
Where is Dumpling? Where's my baby boy?
Dumpling is near you. Dumpling. Dumpling is just like looking around, like there's like that wine, just that breathing wine, like.
I have
just petting him.
Question about the fucking goriness on the stage. Does it seem ritualistic, or does it seem like a warning? Like, I guess kind of like how an effigy would be put up to warn something away and warn of a danger. Does it seem like this is a warning? Or means something? Is it like set up in a pattern?
Something, or are they telling you to go away?
Wits in a cult.
Oh, I'm really good at the cult, guys. I am very good at the cult. I'm gonna jinx my dice now. Just fucking watch.
You're jinxing
what
it.
you
Knock
done.
on wood. Here, I'll knock on some wood for you.
Not terrible.
Okay. That's two. So this doesn't look like a ritual exactly, but it does look like an antagonistic warning. This is just the start of something.
Can I see where the Yule Booth is from where we're standing?
Yeah, you can see the Yule Booth, and you also see that Silva is there, and she's just like her hand like over her mouth, and she just like is shaking her head, and she looks like is turning and is like ready to walk off.
Okay. Yeah, Claire, maybe we should also call your mom and let her know if we're going to be dropped off by a stranger. Maybe she should know.
Yeah, I'll call her. I'll call her and let her know what's going on.
I can. Your brother's name is Henry.
Harold. You're good. You're good.
Harold.
His name's Harold.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I can call Harold if you want to call your mom.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
And just start taking out our phones to tip tap away at the authority. Like,
Yep.
You tip tap away and try to call them, but neither of them connect.
Huh. Bill,
Yeah.
do you have connection on your phone?
Let me check. It gets a little difficult out there in the sticks, but towns usually. Huh. Yeah. I got a. No, it's gone. All right. No bars.
can I try something?
Okay, that's not great.
Sure.
This might be weird, but I've played World of Darkness with you before, and I know you like to fuck with technology. If I turn the camera app on my phone on and just examine,
Ooh.
Okay.
does it malfunction or do I see anything?
You are able to see things just like as normal. Do you want to make a perception check for me?
Yes, I do. So wits and composure.
Getting creepy. Christmas is getting
2
creepy.
successes.
I'll also give a wits and composure, just my hat in the ring as well, just to kind of like Bill's also just like hands on the hip, like scanning the area, just being like, what the heck is going on? Is everybody
what the
doing all
fuck
right?
is going on?
What the fuck is happening here? Oh, pardon my friend.
Oh my god.
Oh,
4 successes.
Oh my
fuck.
God, Bill said fuck.
oh.
It's the
Bill said
prescription
fucking it
lenses.
empowered the dice. Oh my god.
Bill gets
Okay.
a fuck once a year. He gets a fuck.
He
So-
used it on Christmas.
He
What
gets
a
one and he
legend.
gives one.
Lyra,
Merry Christmas,
You-
every fucking one of you.
yeah, you are like looking around with your camera just to see if like see anything or if your camera is acting up. It does not seem to be acting up at all. There is a moment where like the image kind of like lags and does like a little bit of a motion blur like with it, and like within it in like the corner of like the stage you see this shape of like this little curled over creature kind of a thing. By the time like you look away from your phone to look at it, you just see like the end of like this puffed out little tail that like disappears.
Would you
Yeah.
allow me to make a roll to attempt to snap a photo of it? Because I imagine like how everybody holds their phone where your hand is like right over
Yeah.
the button. Would you allow me to
Make a straight dexterity roll.
Also,
okay.
dang, Bill with the 4 guesses.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I was just about to get to that one too.
Am I allowed to add willpower to this?
Yes, you can.
I-
It'll only
I
be a
want
+2.
That's fine. I just want proof.
Yep.
I just want to
3
know it's
successes.
real.
Oh wow, yeah, yeah, you get
Ooh.
the picture of it. And then Bill, you see more of that. You saw also that little skitter of motion at the back of the stage, but then you also notice like these rapid drippings of like the blood, as if like the bodies from above are being shaked, and you look up and you see these creatures skittering amongst like the lights and like towards the back of the stage, and one of them like kind of stops and looks at you, and it just looks like this small little gremlin creature that is like just fully naked, like this like saggy kind of skin with this strip of hair that goes from the top of its head to its back to this little tail. It has like these craggly sharp teeth, and it is just like holding a knife, and it looks at you dead in the eye for a second before skittering off after its friends and just disappearing into like this mess.
It's got a knife.
So Bill just let me paint you a picture of what Bill does.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just,
Ah.
dude, Wystle live.
Hands above the head. Hands above the head. Remember, if you choke on your
Yeah, hands above the head.
All right. To the car. To the car. We should go. Let's burn some rubber. That's okay. That's the ugliest cat I've ever seen. So we're gonna go. Yep, we're gonna go. Okay, nope, definitely not a cat, but I'm just using hyperbole. Let's go to the car.
Lyra's gonna grab Claire's arm because she's frozen in place staring at her phone, zooming in on her picture. And she just shows it to you.
As Bill is like dad jogging towards the parking lot.
Bill,
Get the
wait.
car.
I'm getting the car. Hold on. We're getting out of here.
That is definitely.
All right, hold on.
Yep,
Let me just.
Okay.
Where did I put the keys?
Hold
on.
Lyra, we're gonna be okay, but we should probably start making our way over that way too.
Yeah. God, Harold is never going to believe this. You know that?
No, he's not.
I start just clicking.
I have a picture, and he's gonna call it a lie.
Superstitious person I know.
You make your way to Bill's car.
Yeah,
and
hold on. We need to stress something very important. Bill's car is a 2018 blue Hyundai Santa Fe, a mom SUV. He drives a mom SUV. It's a mom SUV.
Soccer mom car.
Soccer mom car, 100%. It's a blue Hyundai Santa Fe. It is just mom car, and he just kind of like unlocks the car. He's like, get in the car.
Yeah, you get the car, and it's. With that, we're going to take just a quick 5-minute break. So we can just use this time for everyone to like get their drinks or use the bathroom. And we're going to be rotating out. So like, because our tech man is sleeping, let him rest.
As
he should.
And so like, we're still going to be here and we're just going to like, just kind of chill, chat, talk for a little bit. Maybe I will open up chat.
I'm going to run to the bathroom now.
Yep.
I will get some water, so I'll leave you two to interact. So I'll be.
I probably should get some water too, but hopefully I won't choke on it.
We'll tap out. Yeah.
Please get some. Yeah. What's up, chat?
What's up, chat? Y'all open chat just to see how this is doing.
You guys get to see firsthand the experience that I got with Uzu every single week, every Tuesday, every thundering, raining Tuesday.
Dumpling best boy. Yes, Dumpling good boy.
Yep. Dumpling is an excellent boy. Who's the lovely person next to Shelby? Hi, I'm Cami. I am the CamiCat. I do Dungeons and Dragons original songs, cover songs, and parodies. Also World of Darkness songs, and just whatever the heck else I want to on my channel. And I also play on Joe Cat's stream every Wednesday playing Belkadus Necro Hunt. So yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
I am Renee's player. That is me.
Yeah.
I do like Renee a lot. She's a wonderful person and I like her a lot.
Fun time.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I get to play more World of Darkness though. Like this, I love D&D. I adore it. World of Darkness will always have a special place in my heart. Always. And I blame you. Uzu. Full on.
I'll take that blame happily.
Yeah, no, honestly, like I give it to you happily. Like, fun fact for everyone. If it wasn't for Uzu, I wouldn't be playing any tabletop stuff. So yeah. Also glad y'all ate the golden apple. Yeah, no, I actually was not expecting to eat the golden apple, but now I expect fully to at some point play another session where we're all just a chaotic party.
No.
I blame you. No, I want it. I want the chaotic angel party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but the donations we did reach the donation goal that we plan to get for the stream. So
yeah, we did it.
Yeah. We had that happen during the session. So thank y'all so much. Please continue to donate though. Just because we reached the goal does not mean that we are done donating. So by all means, if you guys would be so happy as to like help out, that would be fantastic. Do we have a link?
I
Yes,
think
there
we have
is.
to do like exclamation point charity, and then like it'll show up.
Try. Let's do it. Yep, there we go.
There it is.
There's the link.
Yep.
So if you guys can continue to donate, by all means, please do.
Yes, that would be absolutely wonderful. It would mean a lot. And like, hey, I don't know if we get like some good amount, maybe I'll give you guys a bonus too. Maybe some rewards for the players.
We might get another automatic success. Who knows? Maybe an even automatic crit if you're nice enough.
Maybe.
By the way,
Well,
these are blue light glasses that are not prescription. However, after wearing them, I'm like, oh, I like these glasses. I might get a prescription pair that look just like these.
You do look good in glasses.
I do look good, and I don't wear them very often, but I do look good in glasses. I also look good in the sweater. I mean, like, this the getup, man. The getup, the jingly hat.
Well, that jingly hat. God dang it.
Yeah. Cami, you can use this moment to like go get a drink or like go to the bathroom too if you need to right now or anything.
I should be good.
Okay.
Like, how much longer are you expecting to run? Because I'm totally fine.
I'm not too sure. We're gonna have to see how this goes. I expect maybe like another hour and a half, maybe, or just an hour.
Oh, I'm fine then.
Say.
Yeah, probably good.
I'm good. If you need to run to the restroom, by all means go, because like you did like the whole previous game, like as a player. So
yeah, I already went like before here, so we're good. Yeah, now Shelby's back.
Yeah, sorry, I took a minute. I had a cat and he got stuck in a box. See, he likes going in. Link likes going in the box, but he doesn't understand that he can also get out of the box. So he just sits there and cries until I come to pick him up.
Okay.
Hell House 20, I'm not actually sat in my bed in a corner. I'm actually in like a little corner of my apartment where my desk setup is, and I just put like a blanket behind me as like a fun little like backdrop. So
so just for context, everyone's aware, this is why on Twitter Uzo and I were exchanging words of being like, the world isn't ready for Bill, the world needs Bill, and I said Bill's the hero we need, but not the one we deserve.
Fucking how dare you create such like a good Dunkle figure? Like, I'm so mad.
You don't know the half of Bill. Hopefully conversationally you get to hear half the shit I've told Uzo about him.
He's a good dad. You mentioned he had a late wife, so you added some sadness to him. He's so fucking wholesome. He has said fuck once. Lyra's been saying fuck like this entire time. He has said fuck once.
God.
I love him so much.
I think that we can continue now. You guys all good?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's keep going. Let's do it.
All right. So then, Bill, are you going to take these girls to their home, or are you going to kind of?
Well, I think first priority is we get in the car, and like, first of all, I mean, like, shotguns available. However, whoever it gets into the back seat has to like wrestle with like a bunch of like hockey gear that's like stuck back there. Just kind of like have to like move it around. But yeah, I mean, I probably want to peel out of the parking lot and maybe like drive like 5 minutes down the road just to see if we get connection on their phones first. Because if these girls are able to call anyone first, I would rather find the bars. But if we don't get the bars, then it's gonna be like, game plan. Where are you going? Let's take you where you. Do you want me to take you home? Do you want me to take you to like a spot? Like, so I want to kind of like figure out like if they're able to reach anyone first.
Mm-hmm.
And then then we'll have words on the drive. So let's see, do we get service?
I'm gonna probably I'm gonna probably like be on the phone in the I'll let Lyra take the shotgun seat because Claire will probably sit back there with Dumpling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dumpling just starts chewing on a hockey stick or something.
I was literally just about to say that.
Dumpling, no! That's more expensive, probably. I don't know how expensive hockey sticks are, but Dumpling, no.
Oh, I got time. It's fine.
No.
All right. So do we get a signal for anyone?
You do not.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh,
Then
shit.
Bill just like quickly like just puts on the hazards, gives a nice polite pull over to the side of the curb of the road, puts it in park, and just like turns us. All right, game plan, girls. Let's figure this out. So looks like cellular reception's down in the area. I don't know what the heck I saw back there. That I mean
I hold the picture up to you that I managed to take of it.
Oh, that's what I saw. Yeah, that's it. That's what now?
I think this is what I saw moving around.
No, that's definitely what I saw too. I saw one of them moving them around on the roof. That thing is ugly. All right. Well, that's I don't know what to make of that. So yeah.
I guess we should just go home.
Yeah, let's play. I think you girls should probably get somewhere safe. So where should I go? You want me to take you to your respective houses, or drop you off at a place where
it's a long drive, but our house is like an hour and a half away.
Oh, an hour and a half. You came in far.
Yeah, no, we were really excited about this.
Yeah, I hadn't seen snow, and Claire wanted me to see snow, so
I look at the clock in the car display. What time is it, like, roughly right now?
If you could just get us to like one of the nearer bus stops, we can probably just like get there and then try and see if there's service, so I can call my brother to pick us up.
It's starting to get like, it's winter, so the thing is that it's starting to get
early.
dark. Yeah,
It gets dark at like 5:30.
Yeah,
no, no need for the two of you to stand outside at a bus stop in this weather. I mean, it's pretty awfully cold out there, so I mean, I might as well make the drive. Just make sure you give me some directions and I'll get you to home. Hopefully if we get reception on the way there, let's make sure that you two's call your folks.
No, absolutely.
So okay, what we probably saw was probably just some
weird,
I want to say
freaky,
animals. Weird animal.
Is there a lab nearby?
I've never seen an animal hold a knife at me in a threatening manner. Oh no, there was a one time that the monkey at the zoo got a knife. That was different, but that wasn't a monkey.
I don't know, but let's say it's an animal for the sake of us not going insane. And self-reception's probably out because it's snowing. Maybe there's just too much snow on the towers. If we just drive a bit out, we can hit another tower, and then we can call your mom.
For sure. And like I said, I don't want you standing out in this weather, so let's drive you. Let's see how far we need to go. I'll take you all the way if that's what we got to do. But for now, let's take it in parts. All right.
Well, hopefully we won't have to, but that's really appreciated, Bill. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean, happy to help. You two have been very kind and polite thus far. And he starts like driving again. He gets on the road and he goes, but I just don't know what to make of what those things were. I mean, for the sake of our sanity, Miss Lyra, I agree. Let's assume they're just cats, ugly cats. Cats with knives.
Really
knife
weird
cats. So the knife
This
cats.
is why I'm not a cat person. As Claire's like holding onto her dog. This is why I'm not a cat person.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, I had a cat when I was growing up in my family's household, but sure enough, turns out I'm really allergic to the little rascals. So I was more of a dog fella for the rest of my life so far. Yeah.
As we're driving, can I I guess in my phone's docs or rather be like typing up what will eventually be my forum post about these fucking things.
Yeah, you could do
I
that.
can't believe what I saw on Christmas. Christmas cats, Christmas killers.
You could do that. Hey, Claire, can you make a perception check for me as she's doing that and Bill is focused on the road?
I don't like you asking that one bit whatsoever.
I don't like it either. I don't see shit.
Oh no, there's one in the car. Cami, there's one in the car.
The call is coming from inside the house.
So
if there's a fire you're trying to douse, you can't put it up inside the house.
Just gonna be driving. I'm just moving this picture here so that we can get some dark time.
No!
Okay.
I'm scared.
It's nice. It's a nice picture. But yeah, so
I don't like change.
Don't see anything as
I'm probably
You
just
just-
holding on to Dumpling, just like try to pet him and be like it's
Oh.
okay, but like I'm saying that to myself as I'm petting him.
Thank you for reminding me about
Just like,
Dumpling. Hold on.
it's okay.
Thank God for Dumpling.
See something in you. Yep.
Because
This is why I have
Dumpling
that dog.
starts barking at the window.
Yeah. Oh, look. Okay, what is at the window? Dump looks over at the window.
You look over at the window and you see you guys are just driving like down the street, and like you're getting to that area to where like you're starting to get close to almost heading out of town, and it's like the backdrop for some houses. And you see those creatures running along rooftops of the houses. And
Y'all
then-
see
They're
that?
on the roofs. Like, Claire's like,
Only
"They're
Claire
on the
does. I bet she
Okay.
says that.
What? Oh shit! Oh, he like swerves, like just like.
Can my reaction to this be to turn my phone's video on and start recording it?
Yeah,
You guys aren't gonna believe this.
Listen, I'm doing the thing that we all would do in this situation.
Oh yeah.
As you're filming it, you see them hang from the rooftop in front of a window, swing, and then crash through the window.
They're breaking into the house. We need to stop.
Oh, they're breaking into a house.
We need to stop. They're breaking into the house. They're gonna hurt someone.
What are you gonna do? Ah, like just
On the break, like
they get yanked us up. Like hold on to Dumpling. Ah!
then he just kind of like turns the hazards back on. Just he's like they're flashing. He goes, I didn't catch that on account of the sudden stop, but did I hear? You think we need to what?
The car. They just broke into a house. They're gonna hurt somebody.
I look at the house. She's like pointing at like, are there like lights on, or is it like a dark house, or?
There are lights on, but the thing is that the lights start to flicker and then break and just like go out.
Oh,
no.
that's like Bill kind of like looks at the wheel, like looks at his hands are firmly on the wheel, and he goes, what are we girls? What are we gonna do? We're just
far away is the house?
It's probably not that far away since Bill has stopped there. Like on the side of the road. Also, I'm gonna link you guys next music to listen to.
boy,
Oh boy.
Because
oh boy.
I would like to say, I get out of the car and I start running towards the house.
Yeah. So Bill just kind of like looking at the wheel and goes, yeah, well, wait, Lyra, it's he like looks back at you, Claire, in the back seat.
Claire's already out the door too. Like as soon as Lyra
Hey,
like booked
Bill
it, Claire's like,
goes-
nope.
Before Claire runs too far, Bill goes, wait, Claire,
What?
grab a hockey stick. And one for your friend. And then like
You grab another one for Lyra.
Bill gets
too.
out, like goes into his backseat, like grabs a hockey stick from his own wall, and then like sees like a sack of pucks he has and goes, just grabs a sack of pucks as well and just kind of goes, geez, and starts like jogging up the driveway after the two girls.
Okay.
As we're running up, like, does the house have like actually no, I should wait until we were inside to ask that. Like I'm gonna look for like a gun cabinet.
Oh. Oof.
I'm looking for a gun cabinet. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm good at.
Lyra, what were you saying?
Now that I've gotten a really good look at these creatures, I've had a couple minutes to kind of collect everything. I realized that I specialize in cryptids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Could I maybe do another like shuffle through my memory now that I actually like have a picture? I have better description than just I saw a blur with patchy fur.
Okay. You can do your wits and occult.
Yay. Does the specialization add anything that I need to know, or is it
Yes.
just roll?
It'll just add an extra 1 dice. So you add that to your modifier.
Okay. Oh my god.
You
Okay.
don't know.
Oh,
Wow.
I hate to say the fact that she doesn't know what this is gets her like really excited, but it gets her like really excited.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh geez.
So-
Okay.
You yeah. you start to run up to the house, and the door you would expect to be closed, but it's actually slightly ajar, and the lights are out.
Do I so actually real quick, by the way, did I actually, do you think it'd be reasonable for Bill to have flashlights in his trunk?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Bill, yeah.
Cool. Then Bill, like, he's like got a stack of like hockey pucks, and he's got his hockey stick. They grab from his car. He also popped the trunk and just like grabbed like just a quick handful of just like an emergency flashlight he has as well. And so he is, yeah, the girls have their phones. But Bill grabs a flashlight, so he's holding up the rear too, shining the light on the house.
He's just got like cop style up to his head. I know you're out there.
Yep, just got phones out. Investigating.
All right, Lyra, Claire, give Lyra the stick. Yeah, we got an extra stick for you.
Okay, thank you. It's much taller than me.
Stick.
Normally, I'd advocate calling emergency services, but all phone lines seem to be predisposed. So,
this is about to be really interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take point. Is that what they say in those action movies? They take point. All right.
I guess.
Sure. Let me. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my
Dumpling
camera
left.
rolling.
That's a good idea. We want some nice documentation.
Dumpling left, and basically, like, I'm basically telling Dumpling to go to my left, which would be Lyra's right, so that Dumpling is ready to go wherever.
Okay.
And since Bill is taking point, Dumpling will be behind him. So if anything happens, Dumpling's ready to jump like anywhere.
Bill's gonna like take the hockey stick and just kind of like knock, knock, knock. Hello?
You like knock, 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 and there is this loud crash of something falling over like upstairs, and then you hear like this quick skittering, and then like muffled yelling.
All right, sounds like some folks are.
I think time for subtlety's over.
All right, stand back. I got this.
Oh,
Bill's gonna try and kick the door open.
Is it a jar?
No!
I'm gonna.
Is it a jar?
It's a jar.
Oh,
I just love the image. No. I love this image though of Bill getting ready to like fucking kick this door in like a CIA agent.
He's like,
and it's already open.
Right. Yeah, he's like, he like gets on the back swing, he kind of like creaks open a little bit. He goes, oh, okay. It's open. And I just like push it open with the stick.
Yeah. You go in, and it is dark in here. The lights have been broken out. There is shattered glass on the floor, and everything is a mess. The Christmas tree that this family had has been knocked over. Decorations have been just thrown about. The rug is askew. The furniture is kind of messed up, and the string of lights on the tree has been like ripped away. And as you follow it, you can actually see two parents that are recognizable to you, actually, are tied up in these Christmas lights, and they are bound and gagged.
You said they're recognizable to me?
Recognizable?
Yeah, they're the parents that you saw earlier with the kids.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
All right, Bill is like, oh my god, goodness, geez, like kind of like walks up and go and like, can I like pull a gag out of their mouth? Oh,
Help!
Are you all?
Help,
are you? Yeah, no, we're helping. What? Are you all right? What?
We don't know. Something came in. They came in. They came for the kids.
Where are your kids? Where are you?
For the kids.
They're upstairs.
I'm going upstairs.
Upstairs.
Oh,
yep.
All right.
We're going upstairs.
The two girls like take off upstairs, and Bill's like, all right, let me get you loose, and then I'll go check on your kids. Cops are looking around into things. It's okay. Can I like start like undoing them?
Okay. I want you to roll your presence and persuasion to try to get them to calm down, so then you can actually
better. Can I actually argue presence and socialize to just be real nice and real friendly, just kind of like shooting the shit, you know, just kind of like talking, like just trying to like diffuse it calmly, just through sheer like just socialize.
Sure. Yeah. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll let you have it this time. Sure.
Because socialize is one of my specializations because I'm really friendly.
Mhm.
So I get a +1 to that.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm your friend. I'm here to help you.
Wow, I rolled a lot of dice and
Okay.
only got 1 success. Jeez.
Well, you're
Sometimes that's
helping
how
them
they
a little
roll.
bit. You're helping them
What
a
was that?
little bit. So
Okay,
like,
helping them a little bit.
yeah, just like they're just like, okay.
Yeah, deep breaths.
And like they don't panic, so you're able to untie them. But
Cool.
Lyra and Claire, as you are running up these stairs, you see that there is a bookshelf that has been knocked over, and that's probably what you heard. Can you both roll me a dex and athletics as you are rushing up?
Oh,
Oh shit.
oh.
Oh, yike.
Here.
Okay, here we go. Hey,
Yeah,
that's not bad.
that's about right.
Oh.
That's about right.
That, yeah.
Is this
I
where it like
tried.
immediately cuts back to Bill talking and we just hear a loud boom just as Lyra like eats shit upstairs? Just
This is
like-
so on point for Lyra.
Like-
You don't understand.
Pretty much just as you get this couple like untied and like, you know, you just like, you know, gonna be all right. Then just boom, is heard from upstairs as Lyra trips over the bookcase. And Claire, you were able to jump over the bookcase and make it in time to this bedroom, this child's bedroom, where you see what Lyra and Bill have seen. These gremlin-like creatures that are quickly just scrambling out the window, and they're just these tied up, bound and gagged kids, like screaming. One has already been dragged out, but there is one that they are still just like clawing and like bringing with them.
I'm gonna whack the ones that are trying to take the other kid.
So
First off, because if I can whack them on my way out the window trying to get to the other kid.
so
I
you
will.
need to make a strength and weaponry,
Oh God.
and you don't have improvised weaponry, so you won't
I
get any
don't.
bonuses
All I have
for
is
this.
firearms. I don't have weaponry.
Oh no.
Ah, this is why
That's
I
why
need a
we
gun.
needed to find a gun safe.
This is why we need a gun. I will use a second willpower though.
Okay.
Whack
Bad.
it.
2 successes. Okay. Were you gonna say something, Xander?
Oh, I was gonna say Bill's gonna rush upstairs when he hears that thump, so he's probably gonna be there in just a minute
Okay.
after he
Yeah.
unties the folks. Yeah.
So you are rushing up, and Claire, you whack this thing, and let me make a roll for it. Okay. No, you have actually beaten it. So as you whack it, you are able to basically get it to let go of the kid, and it just like hisses at you, just and then like
Yourself.
and it just like quickly scrambles out of the window. So you have saved one kid as they are crying like on the floor, just like huddled up.
Ha ha ha! Like Claire's like looking at the kid and then looks back over at the window where the other kid was taken. This is a study, right?
This is a child's bedroom.
Damn it!
He comes up the stairs like really happily, like runs
I
up.
just feel like
Yep.
Lyra pushed herself off the ground, still like trying to keep her phone up so she can record everything that's happening.
Mhm.
I heard a thump. Are you all right?
She's got like a big bump on her head from smacking her head into the floor.
Bill, like offers her a hand, help her get back up.
I'm okay. I didn't see the bookshelf. But
Hey, that's how it happens. I look in the room. I see the
There's a
kid.
kid in here. They took the other one outside.
They took
Running back downstairs I go.
Bill runs to the window to look out to see like, do I see anything out the window?
Make a perception check for me. It's wits
Okay,
and composure.
Is this one of those like windows that's like, if you know what I mean, like it's like because this is the second floor, right? Where it's like there's like a bit of like roofing underneath the window, so it's like, or is it just like a drop down back like to the ground?
There's a bit of roofing underneath it.
Cool. So they hopped out, scuttled down, then like climbed down. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you said wits plus composure.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll roll this. Why not?
And then Claire.
Oh no.
No, sadly, you just see the end bits of these creatures just running off with this child into the forest across the street. Claire, you wanted to try to find a gun safe?
Yeah, if I can, if they have one or like a gun cabinet or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I would say if you're doing this like very quickly, and I don't imagine this to be the kind of place to where that's actually very hidden is the thing. So you can just do a quick perception check for me.
Okay. God,
These parents better be practicing proper gun safety.
I got one. Proper gun safety.
Okay. This is well, you definitely find like a cabinet that's like kind of glass pane with basically hunting rifles like behind it. Just like a couple.
I'm assuming that it's going to be locked, so I'm going to go run down to the parents.
Okay.
Elbow through it, it's fine.
Yeah, who I hope are untethered now. Just
They are.
Can I borrow one of your guns?
What?
They took one of your kids, and I need to help them. And the only way I know how to do that well is with one of those.
Yeah, no, Bill is gonna hear this teenager attempting to ask a parent to borrow a gun. So Bill's gonna do the responsible thing and step in and be, this kid is gonna do the responsible thing and step in and be like, hey, look, police, phones are down. Kid out the, I need your gun, please.
Okay. Please roll me. Okay, Bill, I need you to roll a manipulation and persuasion. Whatever you get will be a bonus to Claire's roll.
Cool. I'm gonna spend a willpower for this if I can.
Okay.
And remind me, how do we get willpower back, by the way? Remind me that.
So how you get willpower back is through acts of either your virtue or your vice.
So I have two virtues, and let me remind you, I'll say them both. Both of them are kindness and charity. Those are my default modes. So how do I've been those this whole time. So how does that play into me regaining willpower points? So
the thing is that it doesn't just happen like, when you are it,
Sure.
It depends on the stress of the situation.
Gotcha. Sure.
So, let's see here. They were charity and what again?
Charity and kindness.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that you've been in a couple of situations at the moment with, I'd say, some fucked up situations that you just seen recently where you could say that you have been offering kindness and or charity.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, especially to like the police officer getting your stuff back, helping these people. So like you can have, here's the thing, since you're acting on your virtue, you get all of them back.
Yay!
Clean slate. All right, I'm gonna spend one of my clean slate, and I'm gonna roll this check. So that's gonna be, you said manipulation plus persuasion.
Yes.
And is this a +2 or +3?
This is a +3.
Nice. It's one success. That's that. She gets a bonus of one.
+1 to my roll.
And we have a free. Don't we have a free success, by the way, from, or is that already spent?
We used that
the
for perception earlier.
Oh, that was perception. Right?
That was just like an automatic. Yeah.
Double check what our donation. What are our donations at the moment?
$1,196.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, look at you guys go.
Hey, that's the power of charity.
Yeah.
That's the power of
We were
friendship.
acting on one of Bill's virtues for 48 hours.
Yay!
I am the Omega.
If we get over 1,200,
Okay.
I will offer.
Oh, so just
$5,
$4?
guys.
Okay, hold on. Let me go donate.
That's how you win. Game the system.
Just this one time. I don't usually do this, but this is for charity.
Nah, I'll let it happen organically. I won't
know.
cheat the system. I will just pledge to donate $5 after this time slot.
Okay.
I won't cheat the system.
will-
That's not fair.
We need those guns.
I'll get a +1 to that persuasion.
Yep.
It's manipulation persuasion.
Manipulation,
The music
persuasion.
track
Remember,
started
I believe
whispering
you
at
have
me.
striking looks.
The music track started
Okay,
whispering
I
at
do
me.
have
It
striking
scared
looks.
me.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
That's
I
another
wasn't ready
+2.
for
That's a
creepy whispering in my ear. I just had a heart attack.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
I got 2.
Okay, you got 2. Let me roll for these parents.
Guys, listen.
Okay.
I'm trying to help your other kid. Okay.
You're very lucky that they did not roll well.
Uh-huh.
So like they're just kind of like in this very like shocked, stunned like state. Like they really can't function or think. And so like they only hear that like you're trying to help the kid. And
Yeah.
like so they're just like, okay, yeah. And they basically just like get out like these keys, like their hands are shaking and like they like
Bill
hand it
takes
to you.
them.
Oh,
And
dang it.
Snatches it before
Like
she
they
the
both
child.
reach for it, and Bill takes it. Oh,
And one of the other parents has like registered that you have used like the singular word for like kid, which means that one of their other children are still safe. And so
Mhm.
like they immediately like stumble up and like have like started to run upstairs to their child.
Yeah, Bill runs over to the gun cabinet and opens it. What's the gun situation there again?
There's
like a
are
hunting
2
rifle?
hunting rifles, yes.
He like opens it, like looks at it, nods, closes it again, and like looks at the girls and he goes, "All right, pop quiz. Who's got firearms training?" You and me. Hey, I did a few hunting trips with my cousins when I was a kid. So yeah, all right, you and me. I open up the cabinet,
Awesome.
I take out one hunting rifle, hand it to her, one hunting rifle, give it to me, and I just like look at it, and I just go. I just do like it's not like it's not
they
like
both
it's
do
not
like
like
the one silver, like in sync.
Bill kind of like fumbles a little bit. He's like, all right, I haven't handled one of these in years. All right, hold on. Where does my there? Click.
So right after
and
we
like Claire just immediately goes like, "Don't put your hand right there. That's a little bit dangerous. Keep it up there unless you're going to shoot."
Thanks. All
So
right, go ahead.
right after we rolled, we made the donation goal. Just saying. So I wanted to ask if I could please take advantage of this because I wanted to go outside the house and try to fucking spot these bitches before all this shit started happening. But if you don't want
I
to
don't
roll
mind
that,
using
that's
that.
totally fine.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna like let that be your one like offer guarantee
Yay!
success.
Amazing.
Xander and Cami, you will have this one guaranteed like thing of success that you can choose when
That
to
we can
use
use?
it.
Amazing.
And-
Oh, that'll be useful.
So
Yes, it will.
since you want to use this now, yes,
guys.
Lyra, as you run out and you look out after these things, I will happily let you use this. So you see these gremlins running across the street into the forest of like this back streetway, dragging the kid with them. And they are just like this big bushel of them. There's multiple of them, and they should not be able to carry this child, but yet they are, with just like this unnatural speed and strength. But as they go off into the forest, you see something else. What you thought was a tree at first then starts to move. It's just like this hunched over kind of figure. And you see this woman, this old, crooked woman with a long black dress that is just fading out to this frosted over white at the bottom. And she looks over towards you.
I am recording her on my
And-
phone.
As she looks over towards you, your phone cracks and it's broken. And then when you look back up, she's gone.
Our evidence.
So like it's
Claire.
back inside the house. It's like, all right, so lock and loaded, I guess they
We
say.
need to go. We
What?
need to go. There's something
What?
else out there. It's not
All
just
right.
it's not just the weird little gremlin things. There's a woman out here too, and she broke my
Okay.
phone without even
Bill.
touching
Okay,
it.
Lyra.
Bill jogs up
It's
and is
got
like, hand on the kid's shoulder, like, hey, all right, deep breaths, take it slow. We don't want to run too fast. We got to keep clear-headed.
Wait,
What did you see
need
and
to-
where did they go?
They went across the street. I can show you. Come on, and I'll tell you on the way.
Okay.
There's not
Hold
any
on.
time.
Hold on, to the car real quick. It'll take a second. Just to the car.
Okay.
Gunslinger, go to the car. I want to go over to my car. I want to pop open the glove box because Bill is prepared. Just as a conscientious member of the local community, I want to pull up like my local like little map. You know, I probably have like a map of like local like a little atlas map of like the areas for roads and stuff. And you can see I have like various like hockey rinks circled, just like little things, a little bit of like Taco Bell spilled on it, but it's okay. And he just kind of like pulls up and goes, all right, where the heck are we? And I want to find where we are roughly in the town. And I want to like kind of roughly approximate if there's anything of like notable interest in the area where supposedly these things are going, or if it's just wilderness, uncharted wilderness.
So I need you to make a wits and survival, and I'm going to give you a bonus of 3 because you have a map and you're also have become very much a local at this point. And
Yeah, for sure.
Marked off
Hell
things,
yeah.
so.
Bill kind of like says
Let's
to himself,
go,
he's like, I haven't been in town for very long, but I like to think I've learned the roads. All right, so you said wits and survival.
Yes.
I have no training in survival, but I get a bonus of 3. That's good.
So
I
that'll
guess
take
I
away the minus.
I might as well check
what
off
is
the
it?
willpower. Might as well check off the willpower.
Do it.
So I get that's an extra 2 or an extra
That'll
3.
be an extra 3 because you're using.
Yeah, I'm rolling
your-
that. I'm using a willpower.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused on the regaining willpower thing.
Mm-hmm. So
Basically,
how does-
like
how
Yeah,
you
I'm sorry
regain
to, like,
willpower
Yeah. I'm just-
is how you regain willpower is through acts of your virtue or your vice in very stressful situations to where it could like bring harm to you potentially or to others. So like in standard situations to where like you would not care about your vice or virtue, like you wouldn't do it. I granted Bill it because he's been in multiple situations now to where it's been a very fucked up scene, but yet he has cared to get everyone's things back from that pile. He's been offering help to the police and like
give us
so
a ride
for you-
home. He had he didn't need to do that.
So basically, just by invoking your vice or virtue in a significant way, regains the
Yeah.
pool. Then, okay.
Okay. Because I was curious about that because I know I chose diligence as my virtue. That's why I'm like, being like making sure
I
I'm
would-
gathering all the evidence. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
wasn't
you've
sure how to
definitely been
invoke
diligent.
I would
it.
You
say that
can
like, yeah, you're
track it.
definitely like doing diligence right now. The sad thing about it is that acting on a vice is considered easy in World of Darkness, so you will not get your full pool back like virtue. You instead will just get 1 back.
Yeah, I was just curious how it works. Sorry to break the immersion for a
No,
second. I'm
it's-
still
you're
learning
fine.
this.
So
Oh,
yeah,
you're good.
you get a willpower back.
We got to know the
Cool.
rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still learning the system. I like it.
That's two successes on pouring over the map. I'm just kind of like looking at it and be like, all
Mhm.
right, where the heck are we?
So you look over the map and you do largely see that this is just going out into uncharted wilderness.
mhm.
But you do know that from across from this, there is a house like in the woods in that direction. from one of
Are
the
there-
owners.
Are there any like dirt trails or anything that might reasonably fit a car on it, or is it looking like we're gonna have to hoof it?
If you want to go to the house, there are dirt trails. If you want to go through the forest, you would have to hoof it, unless you want to be very spicy with your car.
Well, I can get you to an airport, but I can't drive through a forest. I think the house is like in the direction of like where they were kind of going, like roughly.
And like, yeah, it's like the opposite.
You know what? It is a way to get us faster into the wilderness where they are going than just walking from here. So I'm going to say, everyone in the car. We're going to, it looks like we might have to do some trekking, but no need for us to tire ourselves out now. Let's get a little deeper in, then hop out of the car and then and go from there. Does that sound good? I think it'll be, besides if they're going, we might even be able to cut them off. So let's see where we go.
Claire, do you have a piece of paper?
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Or a
let me check.
napkin? Or
She's gonna pull, check her pockets, see if she has anything. I would say, like, maybe she has a receipt from one of the stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she'll hand her receipt over.
Lyra strikes me as a person that just always has a pen on her. So for the sake of this, she turns the receipt around, and I want to try and draw the lady I saw, so I can show them what she looked like.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Spicy.
that I need Bill to roll me a Dex and Drive, and you get a modifier for this car, so you'll have a +3 just because it's a basic car, because I'm assuming that you're going to be driving fast.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I put a point in Drive. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure, why not? So it's a modifier of 1, you said?
Modifier of 3.
Modifier 3.
Because you know these roads. You know these roads.
2 successes.
Okay, that's good.
Hey.
And while you're driving, I want Lyra to roll me a Wits and Expression or Wits and Crafts.
They are
Just
the
makes a perfect
same.
origami figure.
I think. They are the same. And I think I'll dump a willpower into this. The one I just got back.
Yay!
+3.
Yeah. Because I want to show you guys. God damn it. Holy shit. Joe just rated us with 581 people.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Joe, we love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Oh, geez. All right.
Hi, everyone.
Oh my gosh. Well, hello, everyone.
We are playing World of Darkness for a charity stream right now for St. Jude's Hospital. So
yeah, St. Jude. Feel free to give some donations.
If you guys feel like being, if you guys feel like being nice.
Someone drop the charity stream link.
Yeah,
I'm on it, and just a quick little thing. Spiel. St. Jude is a charity organization and hospital for researching childhood cancer. Children from all over the world, the worst cases, go to St. Jude because St. Jude has, over the last 50 years, worked to reduce childhood cancer survival rate from 20%, or reduce, no, improve. We don't reduce. God, that's a lot of people. Has worked to increase childhood survival rate for childhood cancer from 20 to 80%. No family that is treated there pays for travel, treatment, or food or accommodation. It is a beautiful charity. We've already hit our goal of $1,000. It looks like we're well on our way to meeting more. Thank you so much for the raid, Joe. Thank you.
You're the best, Joe.
Thank you. So we're gonna get into some spooky times as we continue this World of Darkness tabletop campaign. But yeah. So then, Lyra, you are sadly not able to draw the woman that you saw, as it just kind of is a smudge mess.
That makes sense. It's receipt paper I'm trying to draw on. That makes sense.
But as Bill is driving through this forest for all of this, I need Claire and Bill to make a perception check. Lyra, you're sadly distracted with trying to draw.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Sitting here just trying to gather my evidence.
3 for 3.
Bitch broke my phone.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
And by the way, was it just so we're clear, I have one of my merits specifically helps others regain willpower. How does that come into play? Because I have the inspiring merit.
So basically, you have to be inspiring. You have to say something inspiring to them, and then I will have you make
Give me a
roll
speech.
for it. And
we'll get the speech. Don't worry. We'll get
depending on how many successes you get, I will be granting them willpower back.
Good to know. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And let me know if any extended rolls ever come into play, because I have a feat for that too.
Yep, I will definitely let you know.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, first we get your perception there, Bill.
Composure and wits.
Yep.
All right, there. No modifiers. Okay, cool. So roll the dice. 5 successes.
Oh, 5 successes. Okay.
What the fuck, Bill?
Bill cleans his glasses once again. Oh, there we go.
I can see.
So
I can fight.
As you drive through on this dirt road through the forest, it is dark, yet there is this light that comes from the snow that is around, the moon that is overhead. You start to notice that the trees seem to stand a bit longer than before. They're thinner. They kind of curve over you. And you start to notice, like through the moonlight, these dark specks that are hanging about. And that's when you start to notice more and more animals that have been strung up. There's little drops of blood that start to fall down onto your windshield. And Bill, you...
Oh, no, it's going to make it worse.
That didn't help at all.
No,
No,
you got to turn on the windshield cleaner.
Soap at least.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't put in new windshield cleaner. I forgot to do that.
Oh, it's just gonna.
Gosh, Bill, you just get
everywhere.
so sometimes.
Bill, you actually notice movement from the corner of your eye. And when you kind of glance for a moment to the forest, you see a woman running through the woods, this dress. And she is just running deeper into the woods to where you see just this line of just soaked red snow from all these strings of animals going towards that point to where she is running towards. And you see this ghostly, long and large figure that seems to be standing in some kind of open way deep in there.
Is she running perpendicular to or away from the direction that the car is moving? Is this like I look out the window and it's like ba-dum, or as I see her going further away from the car?
It's kind of like you're going this way and she's going that way.
Okay, gotcha. Like, stop the car again.
Ah! Yeah.
Is Dumpling okay?
I almost had it.
Dumpling is like rolled over in the car, just
Lyra just holds up the receipt she smudged with her thumb from the hard stop.
From the
Yeah,
stop.
that's what I saw. It just points at the smudge. I think she went that way. All right. Out of the car. Get in formation. You're not the girls I coach hockey for. All right. Let me take. We're gonna do a pyramid. Nope, not terminology. I'm gonna be in the front. You two behind me in a triangle-like formation. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, we have guns. Claire, you and me in front with the guns.
Actually, we have guns.
Lyra behind us. All right.
Dumpling, you stay with Lyra, okay?
Yeah, I stay in the
Claire?
back. There'll be a biscuit in it for you if you stay in the back.
Claire,
Yeah.
could I hold on to your phone so we could keep recording this? We need to have evidence of this. This is so messed up.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
no,
with all due
here,
respect, let me just say real quick, evidence for sure. We want to make sure that, but like at the same time, evidence I think right now is going to be the second priority to making sure that those kids who are taken are all right and making sure that we are safe as well. So
To be fair,
hey.
you also both have the guns. I just have a hockey stick.
No, I'm not discouraging you from doing the phone. I'm just saying make sure that your priority first is helping and safety, and just don't get in the way of anything bad. So just, do what you gotta do. Just make sure, hey, at the end of the day, it's your skin in the game. All right. So guns out, just
Turned the camera on, and
I'm still keeping Bill is actually gonna just fully just like take the fucking like hockey duffel he has, and just buckle it around the front of his waist and just slide the hockey sticks, him and Claire's hockey sticks into the back. Still got the sack of pucks, by the way, because might as well have those. And then
just fully prepped.
I just feel like I have a phone in one hand, the pen in the other, and I'm ready.
Okay.
I had hockey practice tomorrow. All right, it's just in the car. All right. And so we'll start trekking through the woods. And Bill's like, point of wisdom for any time you run a marathon or find yourself trekking through the woods hunting down a witch. I can't believe that's a sentence I just said out loud. You never want to tire yourself out at the beginning. Take a nice steady pace first, and then push yourself when the going needs pushing. And just walking.
I want to use that as your inspiring moment. So if you could do me a presence and socialize,
I would be more than happy to roll that. Presence plus socialize.
Yeah,
I am that is something I'm stacked with. I also, my specialization is socialize friendly, so yeah, that's a plus. How much bonus?
The specialty just adds you
Specialty only adds a 1.
+1. All right. Yeah. 3 successes.
Okay, so Lyra and Claire both get 3 willpower back.
Oh my God.
I have my full willpower back.
I have almost my full willpower back. Holy shit, thank you.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And
thanks, Adventure Dad. Let's go.
Lyra, I need you to roll Resolve in Occult as you're looking at your phone filming.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no. While Whistle's rolling, hey Xander, what do you think of Uzu's GMing?
It's really fun and terrifying. And I'm gonna need to.
Oh my God, what is my dice? What is going on?
Oh,
what is happening? This is the third. That's the third 0.
That's the third 0.
Okay. I have to roll something.
My Necrohunt curse has followed me, Cami.
Oh no.
I have to roll something as you guys are making your way through here.
Oh no.
What do you mean you have to roll something?
I don't think you gotta roll anything. That sounds like an unnecessary waste of your time.
I could not. That's also
hey, why choose violence when you could choose a nice cup of cocoa?
No.
I'm all out of cocoa, and I only want violence.
I love this image of Bill and Claire pleading with God in the sky, just like you don't have.
Hey, I've been in your camp since day 1. Let's keep the Galderson train rolling, shall we? Like.
So, as you all start to run through the snow, through the woods, after this scene that you see, Lyra, you are keeping an eye on your phone as it is glitching and becoming kind of staticky through it, but then you start to see ghostly images of things. You start to see almost double visions of the trees and things in the camera that aren't there. You see bodies of people stuck to the trees, these thick, long iron nails sticking them to it. And when you look at the tree, you only see a knot hole that probably would fit where these nails were. And these people, their stomachs have been cut and they've been gutted with just straw stuffed into them. And you see bodies lining these trees everywhere whenever you look at your phone. And there's just this rush of some kind of spiritual spike to your mind when you see that. And I need you to take 2 lethal.
Oh,
is that which one is that?
So you click on your health box 2 times to mark off a lethal.
Okay, yeah, it's aggro. That's like the super bad one, right? That's the dying one.
Aggro is the bad one that you don't want. So lethal is bad, but aggro
is the X, right?
Lethal is the X.
All right.
Bashing is
bashing
the
is
slash.
1,
Aggro is
equals
the star.
2, aggro
Gotcha.
is 3. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Honestly, Lyra has no pain tolerance. I think she feels that and just yells out in pain.
Oh yeah, immediately
whoa.
Bill's gonna stop turning, like prioritize the
Lyra,
safety of
you
the
okay?
kid.
Mhm.
Are you okay?
How close are one of these trees to me?
Pretty close.
I want to reach out and try to touch towards one of the knot holes where I like look at the camera and I see the body and my head hurts and I need to know if this is real.
It just feels extra cold, like to the point to where you can see your fingertips start to turn a little blue, but you don't actually
Lyra, are you
feel
okay?
a physical thing.
I just put the phone in her face, facing. Actually, no, I
Yeah.
don't, because that hurt my head. No, I take that back. I don't do that. I'm
Okay.
not hurting my best friend.
Mhm.
I think Bill discerned something is like at least up, because she's got got the phone and I'm like, all right, look, evidence.
No, there's bodies.
Hey,
There's
sure.
bodies on
I'm-
the trees.
All right. Hey,
Okay.
listen to me just very carefully. All right. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying that consider the options, the priorities here. It seems like that technology, for whatever reason, gets mighty hinky when these things are around, from the lights flickering at the homestead to cellular reception not working, and your phone basically bricked itself in your hand not 30 minutes ago. So let's just assume that maybe for now, as much as evidence would be very useful, for the sake of your especially sanity and your health, maybe technology, it may not be the best lens with which to look through things at the moment. So let's stick to our guns, literally and figuratively.
Listen,
might help us see. I thought it might help us
you're
see.
You're a lot smarter than me. You're a lot smarter than me when it comes to all this heebie-jeebie stuff, and you've been doing it a lot longer than I have. But I think that Bill might be right in that we might want to put the phone down for now until we actually find out where we're going. Okay.
Yeah, let's save the phone for when we might think it might be extra and handy and not just throw us off
we
our
know
game.
that it works. Now we know it works, and we don't need it though until we start actually being in immediate danger. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want you getting hurt either.
Yeah, I think after a few moments, she just kind of nods and tries to shake this pain in her head, and it just won't go away. So she then like turns the phones off and slips it in her back pocket, and she just like holds her pen like ready to stab.
Okay.
Oh. Claire is gonna just.
Go ahead.
Claire is just gonna because I saw that Lyra was like holding her head before, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hands on Lyra's head. Just as you're okay. You're gonna be okay, right? I know. Yeah.
I looked at the screen and then my head just started hurting.
Okay. Then let's not look at it again. Okay.
I don't suppose in my vast reading of religious texts that I've ever of many cultures have ever come to seen anything like this symbology or anything like similar to this. Like this is some like folkloric rustic horror, not like anything from like a religion I may have read.
Yeah, no, this isn't really a religious thing. I can tell you that.
So as they're like walking through the snow and just being like, gosh, I wish I could provide it. I mean, I like to think I'm an insightful fella, and I consider myself pretty knowledgeable about, a lot of religions. I've read most of the books, the Quran, the Torah, the Bible. I once read Battlefield Earth, and that was a snoozer. But this is new to me.
Bill, I will say you're one of the more interesting people that I have met.
Hey, no disrespect to John Travolta, but those Scientologists are one tire short of a grease lightning, let me tell you.
I love so much that you made a Scientology joke. Man, God damn it, that was a
holy crap, Bill.
It was
so
can I
just
say
the rifle
would be like staying back with Lyra and just being like a physical thing by Lyra's side and like leaning on her, just being like, you are physically still here.
Okay.
So
you're doing that. Like there is snow that falls from the trees, and you can hear like this rummaging, the skittering sound as you all can look up. You see those little gremlin kind of creatures just running over the tree branches, and they have like these little tiny weapons a couple of them have the knives from the festival, but a couple other ones have like these very old looking ones that are rusted over, and like they're just kind of like looking at you, like curled around like these branches, and like some of them seem to be kind of like snickering and just kind of like laughing like little hyenas. Just
Hey, cut that out.
Is there one that is particularly close? Because I have something I want to try. It's one of my favorite
spicy.
things on my character sheet.
Uh-oh.
Sadly, none of them are particularly close. No,
Damn it.
but
That's
Gonna
okay.
hypnotize one.
probably not one of
Pardon?
these. But
Yeah, she can.
as
Surprise.
you're getting closer, following this blood trail as it's just now sprinkling just like all over the snow. You get closer to that ghostly figure and where that woman was running to, and as she actually stops, like in front of this large figure, you hear her yell out, just, "Grandmother, stop this already!" And well, Lyra actually recognizes the voice as Silva.
I suspected her from the minute I saw her damn stand because Silva?
She whips around and looks like, "Oh, no. What are you doing here? No." And like she immediately like looks back. It's like, "Grandma Petra, please." And like she just has her hands up, and like there's just like this curling old woman with this long dress robe, like as you saw that now you will both see as well, that is just dark and goes to this frosted white at the bottom. Her skin is sagged and wrinkled. Her hair is gray and spindly and going into these clumps at the ends. And she is just in these long fingers holding the child, who is still alive and breathing, as you can see puffs of white smoke.
Can I look at Bill and Claire? We should try to talk her down.
I was just thinking the same thing. Here, hold my gun.
No, wait, please.
Well,
Let
I'm
me
not
try.
carrying it, but maybe just like not, you know.
y-
I know what I practice the same things they do.
So Lyra, let me phrase it like this. So like I can't guesstimate on the depth of your life up to this point, especially Bill looking at you, doesn't know anything much about you. But I think the look Bill gives you is, I can only assume, and please correct me if I'm over guessing here, that you've had a life where not a lot of adults listen to you. So like
Not
Bill gives
at all.
Bill, this 48-year-old man, gives you this look of like, I hear you. I am not discrediting your value even for your youth. All right, I'm with you, kid. He gives you just this affirming look of like, all right, I got like a look of like, I got your back. And he just says, all right, well, if you need help, old Bill Galderson, I think I can. I once talked down a pretty angry truck stop driver who once crashed into my neighbor's mailbox, got a big old legal dispute. And I said, hey, buddy, don't make me give it to you. I don't want to have to get my lawyer down here. Anyway, point being, if you need help, I got you.
She smiles like a Claire would know. This is a real Lyra smile, not like a smirk. Okay.
Give her a supportive pat on the shoulder. Just go get him, but don't get gotten.
Just maybe be prepared to shoot just in case.
Oh, you know I was going to be prepared anyway. Yeah, like I feel like they're both. Like, she's like, yeah, there's no question of that. I'll let you talk all you want, but the minute that thing raises a hand at you.
Kelsey, would you allow me to have a sort of charm of my own, since I do practice the same sorts of witchcraft, I guess, as
Yeah, sure. And like you even have like your little charm that you bought from Silva herself. So
Yeah, well, I'm thinking that if I have both of those visible, maybe it will carry some sway. So I want
Okay.
to take out of my pocket a small bundle of feathers and twine that I've bundled up into like a little bracelet and
Mhm.
slip it over my wrist with that charm to kind of combine them, show like a solidarity. That's the message I'm trying to send, is that I am not here to harm you. I am one of you. This is fucked.
Claire is very visibly nervous as Lyra decides to go talk to the crazy witch lady.
But I'll start approaching. Yeah.
Okay. Silva looks very like, what are you doing?
What's going on? What does she want the kid for?
She punishing him for being bad.
I feel like Bill just quips from the background. I don't know. I thought he was pretty good at snowball fights. He's like looks at it over to Claire, just like.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
just let her
He
talk.
was
Let her
there.
talk.
What did he do to earn this? What did he do to be considered bad?
Kind of is just holding the child as they're looking at you, just these milky white eyes. And when she speaks, it's in this kind of old language. It's like a sound. But then it translates in your mind so that you can understand it
Creepy.
as she's just disrespectful to the parents.
Isn't that for his
Acts
parent?
out.
I'm sorry, what was the second part? I thought you were
Acts out. Yes.
Acts out. Gotcha.
Yeah. Acts out. Harm to others. Delinquent child.
Isn't that something for his parents to correct?
I haven't corrected him well. I do it now. Time is up.
What happened to do no
Both
harm?
Claire and Village.
You follow this, right? And I hold my wrist up, showing both the charms. The first tenet is do not harm.
Mm,
And the second is if it harms none, do what you will.
Mm.
But you've broken both of them.
I am not of that. I am the consequence for those that don't follow.
But you're breaking the consequences.
How do I break what is my job? What is my purpose?
Are you telling me
must
that
do.
are you telling me your purpose can't change? Because our purposes have changed through centuries.
Do you mind if I interject here for a moment? He like holds up a finger in the background. Hi, Bill Galderson. Nice to meet you. Hey, and Lyra, sorry to interrupt you here. Oh, you're doing great, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're doing great. Hey there. What was your name? Sorry, didn't catch it. I think I heard her mention relation, but what should I call you?
Percha.
Percha?
Percha.
Percha. Gotcha. All right. Well, Percha, how are you now? All right. Not so bad. All right. So, well, what I wanted to interject, by the way, what I wanted to interject is I think what one thing the kid here was maybe kind of getting towards, and I want to quip as the older member of this little posse. So, I mean, hey, yeah, these kids, kids act up, and I understand that some kids are nastier than others, and some parents just really miss the mark with like getting them to grow up. But I mean, and I guess this segues into one of the many issues I had with that book series, the wizard one, where it's like, oh yeah, these houses, it's like, hey, this kid's 11, he's gonna be this exact thing for the rest of his life. But that doesn't track to real applicable experience. I mean, just because a kid, like I admit, I may have been a complete shithead in high school and in middle school once. I mean, forgive if you'll pardon my Francais, but I'm not sure if it's fair to judge a kid for being a bit of a knucklehead for if that's not indicative of who he'll become and might get better with experience. I mean, sometimes you have a rough start, but you can get better. I've seen it happen in a lot of kids. I don't think that's grounds to abduct children whatsoever. I mean, how are you the arbiter of seeing into their futures and seeing exactly what these kids are going to become? Or are you just making a judgment? Are you judging a book by its cover?
Did you know how scared the parents were when you took that kid? They were downright horrified.
Yeah, not to tell you how to do your.
It takes a lot of love to be that scared. It takes a lot of love to be that scared of losing them.
Oh, for sure. Not to tell you how to do your job, but I mean, actually, job well done. If you let this kid go now, I mean, I think I saw a little pee on the way here. So you may have scared him enough into like, maybe he won't act up again after an experience like this, but clearly his parents care an awful lot about him. So I think, no offense intended. Yeah. I think you really missed the mark on this one. You really just kind of mucked it up. You made a wrong call.
Scaring the heebie-jeebies out of anybody. Like, I mean, the fact that we're all here right now alone is just wow. Yeah, that's scary.
All of you roll manipulation persuasion.
Good job.
All you roll manipulation persuasion.
All right.
All right.
I can't argue manipulation.
I'm adding a willpower.
I can't argue that Bill's just so nice. Okay, never mind. Okay, manipulation and persuasion. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I am going to also add a willpower.
I'm using a willpower, so that's a 5.
I am also adding a willpower, so that's 3. And I will also be using a free success to so that's 8 total with my free one added. That's 8 total for old Bill Galderson.
Oh my god! Fucking Al,
and
you
I'm
rolled so high this entire time. Like, holy shit.
Ma'am, I just want to put it out there and let you know. Quite frankly, I'm terrified of you. You are probably one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my entire life. And hey, but just saying, I mean,
we're scared shitless right now. Pardon my French, Bill.
You're forgiven.
Thank you.
I rolled for it too, and okay, that fucking.
You can't beat Bill Galderson, bitch.
Apparently not, as like she's just there, and she like hears, and it's like mainly the end things of what Bill and Claire has said, to where she's just very well. It does solve the problem. She drops the kid.
Gonna try and catch.
Make a dex and athletics roll.
Like there's a child and
the kid lands on you. The kid actually just lands on you.
A broken collarbone builds spirit.
That's what's gonna happen. Yep, that's what happened.
Yep, they just fall on you.
You crash into the ground, into the snow, where there's just like this dribbled blood and everything. And sadly, you're not able to save the kid, but it works out because thing is that this woman curls down towards you, Lyra, as she just tilts her head like this, just very bird-like, as she's just staring at you, unblinking, and she just asks because something you said got her curiosity. Something new I can be.
Our role has changed. Our role has changed for a long time. We were custodians of the land, and then we were medicine people. And now we're trying to help heal people's spirits. Can't tell you what you could be, but you do have a choice. Clearly you do.
And she just looks over towards Silva, as Silva is just like, she's right, grandmother. Don't have to do this anymore. We're not in this age anymore. This can stop. Can do something else. And she just, their little fingers that are just always curled and just moving, it's just thinking.
This could be the first step. And I want to take off the charm that I had that was mine and hold it up to her.
I have the gun aimed at her.
Just
like
plucks it out of your hand.
It's a charm of good future. It was one of the first I learned to make.
And with that, after all this, you've given a gift, good spirits, and you've preached good things on this day that you particularly actually don't have really good feelings about, Lyra. And with that, this woman begins to shrink, and she just becomes this average old lady in this dark dress. And you all notice those little gremlins that were up there just poof into snow. All the animals that were strung up frost over and crack and break apart into just ice particles, as this old woman is just standing there, and she just, I'm not too sure how I would find something new, but this is interesting. You all seem to have such strong beliefs. I don't see many people, only people that like to trash my forests and send off awful rumors about me living here. I thought I'd prove them right. Maybe I shouldn't.
It will just bring more people. Some will be scared, and some will want to know if it's real, and they'll come.
I mean, it
just
is a
make the
vicious circle. Hurt people hurt people.
It'll just make the problem worse. Your forest will continue to be hurt. Stories will continue to spread.
I think it'd be a lot better to have the stories told of a really nice old lady who lives out here, and better, I think, it's in human nature. We're not perfect specimens. We kind of we really muck a lot of things up sometimes. But yeah, I think, hey, foot forward. What's more Christmas spirit than that?
It's not Christmas, though. It's Yule.
Pardon me. I did not mean any offense by saying that whatsoever. Yule. Thank you very much. You'll better believe I'll not make that mistake again.
Oh, really, Bill?
Oh no. Oh no, she likes fun.
She likes puns. Oh my God.
I'd like to see you all more.
Well, hey, feel free to stop by the Danny Daisy's Bakery, or we cater. I got a van recently. We do home deliveries for any baked goods you might need. I'm not sure if you got roads this far out here, but it could probably accommodate something if you're not keen on heading into town. I'd be happy to bring you some goods every now and again.
I'd like to have tea with you.
That would
And
be
I know that some of the
lovely.
kids really like a snowball fight.
Ooh.
Oh, the woods are just great for a snowball fight. Let's be honest. Like, get some
If you
kids
want to
running
entice
around.
them with anything, get them in a snowball fight in here, and they will go crazy.
I'll destroy them.
You mean with the snowballs, right? Please, you
And,
gotta
like,
clarify that with me. I literally just saw you holding a child. I need
Silva
you to verify that
just-
with me right now.
moves forward, just like to your grandmother. It's just like, okay, yes, this is all lovely, and we actually live in the house that's over there. Well, I live there now too, and can all visit when you want. And I'm so sorry about all of this.
Oh, apology accepted. You didn't hurt anybody though, other than animals. You didn't. No, none other kids got
As
You
you,
know-
say that, I kind of want to take the phone out and look back at the trees.
You look back at the trees, and the images of them are still very like foggy and vaguely there, as you can tell that sadly this is something that did happen at some point.
Mhm.
And this woman is probably very old.
Just assume that's what she does to her victims. Put my phone
Mhm.
back in my pocket and not ask the old woman about that. That seems like
Yeah.
a conversation for a different day.
Mhm.
But yeah, with that, this is a very interesting
Probably
night.
Get back to their parents.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Yeah.
have a car. I think we could just take the
I think
tot
that'd be a
back
good
to.
idea.
Yeah.
I think that
Are
would be
you
a good
Hey,
idea.
kid.
the kid is completely knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
good.
Like passed
Thank
out from
the
fear.
Lord, this kid is not conscious right now. Let's just
Yeah.
let's maybe should we tell the parents it was a bear? Maybe. Hey.
I mean, they kind of already know.
Bill has a
The
light
thumbs
bulb and
up.
looks at the newly transformed old woman and says, "Hey, I can tell them that a really nice woman out here in the woods found their kid and found him in the woods. Hey, I can start making people know that there is a nice presence out here. I can tell them that a nice old lady out here found a kid. What better way to start the goodwill than that?"
If you have no issues with falsehoods.
Bill gives an audible gulp. Like, yeah, all right.
Okay.
Just don't hurt anybody else other than with snows and snowballs.
Yeah.
Throwing snowballs at people's fine. Just don't, stuff ice in it or, rocks.
Hey, yeah, I get it. Like I get the idea that you've been around the block for a while. And times are different. I mean, kids got like Netflix now. It's like a whole different kind of upbringing now. And not a lot of misbehavior. Still a lot of misbehavior, but not like the misbehavior that like. Anyway, I'm sorry. We've taken up a lot of your time.
What is
Let's
Netflix?
I'm sure your granddaughter can
A
figure
dark-
that out for
A
you.
dark, deep hole that if you fall into, you will never get out of.
All right, but
I
have you
like
seen
the
Squid
sound
Game?
of it.
Like, not just
Have you seen Squid Game?
Oh,
I just
God.
look. I just look. What is his name? Silva.
Silva.
I look at her and just apologetic because we absolutely just hooked her grandmother
Yeah.
on cheesy soap operas.
Like she's just like,
I
No, she's trying to
subscription.
keep going. You know,
Girls.
I know she's.
And
She's gonna get hooked in that Korean drama, man.
Yeah.
White is nearly as old as I am.
Silva just sighs, is like, I'll get a subscription. And like with that, the camera will just pan up as you guys have saved a child. You avoided combat with that insane success.
Yay!
Like this woman had a big dice pool and somehow rolled a 1.
And Bill
And-
With
Galderson
our
rolled an
beautiful
8.
victory.
It's the she managed to roll a 1 the same time I managed to roll zeros with adding willpower. Okay, the dice giveth and they taketh away.
Yep.
Ew.
And that is going to be the end of this game as you have saved a child. Stop
Yay!
and turned her over to a new leaf, and now
Merry
she's
Christmas,
just gonna be,
everyone.
yeah.
Not all witches are bad.
That's the
Okay,
same.
you can
Oh.
talk
Witches
to
are
them.
bad. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that game for
That was
what's
delightful.
happened.
It had creepy and whimsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And friggin' we're gonna go around like for everyone, just introduce yourselves again, give a favorite moment. And yeah, so we'll go in reverse order. So we'll start with Cami.
Hello, my name is CamiCat. I make original content, covers and parodies of Dungeons and Dragons and World of Darkness inspired content, and whatever the heck else I want because it's my channel, which is on CamiCat on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, CamiCat Tweets. I also play in a streamed game every Wednesday on Joe Cat's channel called Velkinus Decker Hunt, and that is with Wystle While You Work. My personal favorite story was, or personal favorite moment, I should say, heckin' Bill Gunderson's inspirational speech was heckin' hilarious. Just like, I loved that a lot. That filled me with such joy.
Ah, yeah,
It
Bill
was a
Galderson is
delightful
a good
experience.
talker.
That was great.
Aw.
Okay,
But yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Xander, you go.
Hi, I'm Xander. I am a actor, voice actor. I stream a lot of tabletop games. I play a lot of tabletop games. I'm Cami and Uzu's dungeon master for many games. I'm Crit Failsafe on Twitter, and soon to be Critical Failsafe on YouTube and Twitch for many streams to come. And what was my favorite moment? Because this game was just really fun all the way through. Oh God, what was it? It's so hard to pick favorites for me because I'm just like, hey, Lyra and Claire were so delightful, and just I truly enjoyed the we need a gun, like Claire.
We need a gun.
But also just in general, just I think, and this might be a little bit of a cop out, just like, oh, my camera went off. Why did it do that?
Oh no.
Oh,
My camera,
Oh
why
no,
did it
we're all
turn off?
moved around.
Oh no. Does
Oh,
it?
no.
We're all moved around now.
It said it cannot start my camera. What?
Oh no.
well,
Oh no.
I guess we're just gonna be in boxes with a disembodied Xander voice.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, and Uzu's now
Um,
split in half, so that's
Oh
fun.
no. Oh
Uzu is-
no.
Uzu is both
Uzu's been
Xander and
split.
DM.
Oh no. Why did I?
Uzu's become the
Why did that
ultimate
happen?
DM.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
I
guys.
don't know.
That's
It's
At least
okay,
it
it
happened at
happens.
the end. I'd rather it happen at the end than
Yeah.
during the
Yeah,
actual.
For sure.
game.
Yeah, it looks like my webcam
Favorite moments broke the- Broke Zoom.
my favorite well, here that makes sense. So my favorite moment, I was gonna say this might be a little bit of a cop out, but just truly every interaction with Lyra and Claire, the fun adventure uncle with his two new friends, like I truly loved every moment of it.
Yay!
Yeah, I got it's so fun getting the girls back together.
I know. I love these girls.
Okay. The next is Shelby.
Hi, my name is Shelby or Wystle. I'm from the channel Wystle While You Work. It's a channel where I tell stories from my D&D experience and draw whatever fun fantasy stuff comes to mind. I'm the producer behind a series called Into the Farwoods, creepy retelling of one of my D&D games. I am, as Cami said, a player over on Necro Hunt, but I also play here. I've been playing here for a very long time. It's my second home, where I play in the Scales Above with Kelsey. And oh God, I think my absolute favorite moment was Biscuit catching the biscuit. No, Dumpling catching the dumpling.
Dumpling catching the biscuit.
Yeah, no, it's a dumpling now. Right. Yeah, I'm saying it's a dumpling so I could have the alliteration of dumpling caught a dumpling.
That's fair.
Just I say this every time. Dumpling is my favorite part about these girls. But like, yeah, no, good doggo. That's doggo. Also Creepy Witch. I love Creepy Witch, and I love that we could talk. I love that we could talk her down. I love breaking down those stereotypes about modern day witchcraft.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, and she isn't based off of modern day witchcraft exactly. She is actually a real like Celtic folklore of this woman that comes and takes the bad children and cuts their stomachs and stuffs it with straw.
Is she the Celtic version? Is she the Celtic iteration of the Sackman? Every culture has a Sackman.
Is she a beldam?
A beldam.
I'm not too sure. I haven't been able to read too far into it because I had to change my villain last moment.
Let me guess, your original villain was Krampus?
Yes.
But I really appreciate though that we were able to talk out in the situation. That's what I really like about World of Darkness is that I feel like you have a lot more options to be creative than in classic D&D. Like you can be, well, you can be creative in D&D, but in a lot of it, you're kind of locked in the box of your skills, and your skills are a lot of your skills are kind of like situational. I like that it's just, oh, you're really good at these specific things, and you have like maybe one or two abilities that's a little weird, but like, you have a lot of freedom.
I think Bill's gonna adopt the hunting perspective because I guess Vermont's starting. After this, like Bill starts like a group chat with the girls, being like, "Hey, text me if you find anything weird." It's like
perfect hunting.
But it's just like I think Bill in the hunting perspective, like, yeah, some things can absolutely be talked to change their ways, but at the same time, some things just need to go back in the ground. Some things just need to go back from whence they came.
Call her brother and be like, I have the most amazing new friend. He's Bill. He is a middle-aged man.
He's a 48-year-old baker.
He's a 48-year-old baker.
I just love
I'm going hunting with him next week.
Oh God, fucking Harold's gonna have a heart attack. I love to think that fucking Bill and Claire are gonna bond over hunting, and Lyra and Bill are gonna bond over the fact he's a baker and she loves sweets.
Oh yeah, no, he'll give her the whole
hunting, he brings in a new like snack.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I made apple fritters. It's like he'll be like, oh, I made too many baklava. I'm gonna take them over to the mosque, but do you want the rest of these? And it's just like. He's just gonna
assume by the way, like just assume every time you have something extra, just bring it. Don't even ask.
Just so we can not to like underline my own ego with this character, but like I hinted at enough of it. Bill is extremely interfaith, so like he goes to mosque, he goes to church, he just kind of attends whatever, and he just kind of like goes and he bakes for everybody. He's just a happy person who's very.
He just seems like the type of person that just wants to be around people, and like the best way to be around people.
All of the things.
Like he just
I mentioned his late wife a couple times. His late wife was Pakistani Muslim, and they had like an interfaith
inclusivity.
Household.
I like this.
Yeah, they had an interfaith household. Like he gave up pork in the home, but he's okay with that. He'll still go to town at a diner. But like he just adopted the worldview of just like people just hey, man, just interact with people. So he's a very
Yeah.
interfaith, open, inclusive guy, and he just happened
He
to
has
meet
such
these
like
two
a
young girls.
genuine
and-
love of people that was very very like nice to pick up on. That moment specifically when he was like looked at Lyra and was like, I got your back.
Yeah.
You don't understand what that meant to her. Cami does. Cami knows. Cami knows exactly what that meant to Lyra. Did such a good job exuding that like good dad energy, that like love
Good
of all
dad vibes.
people energy.
He does have kids, by the way. They're all adults. he's like,
And no, that doesn't surprise me at all that you are a father, sir.
yeah, he's like,
Oh yeah, no, that's no
he
surprise.
meets two young like local girls, and he's like, I can project my dad energy onto them. Like,
Especially because one of them was like, I need puns from my father. He's like, excellent.
It's like, I like you already.
So I'm just gonna take this moment again to just like remind everyone like who were we thanking, what we are doing this for. St Jude Research Hospital. Thank you for all the donations so far. It means a lot, and we're going to keep on going because the stream is going to continue on even longer. As next, what's going to be happening is that we're going to be doing some games and some drinking. At least I am, and then Nova is. And are you going to be staying around, Shelby? Or are you going to be going to bed?
Yep. I'm going to be in it as long as I can.
Okay.
But yes, I'm going to be around.
So yeah, we're going to be doing that next, which I am very excited for. So again,
join the
thank you to everyone that's been like supporting this, sponsoring it. So there's Hero Forge, Witten Forge, Meeples and Dragons, Hit Point Press, and Dungeon Fog.
all
really means
amazing
a
people.
lot. Yes, like so much. Thank you. Well, I don't know how to transfer now because we need Nova back.
think
That's all, folks.
I think we aha.
Hey,
There's a
speaking
Nova.
of the devil. Show up here.
He always appears.
I am now Bill Galderson.
Now he is.
We are all Bill.
Nova became
We
Claire.
are all Bill.
Yeah, Nova became Claire. Kelsey and Xander, I guess, are both DM, which makes sense. You're
Oh my
both
God.
DMs.
Can you imagine? Wait, can you imagine them co-DMing? That's the
With
I've
our
only-
powers
Oh
combined.
God.
no.
I need to know. I
don't
need to know.
need
Is
both of
Xander
you
the
to
one
gang
who?
up on me?
Xander, are you the one that did Danny's campaign? Was that?
No,
No,
I'm
that's
not
someone
doing
He's
else.
this.
Waterdeep. He's Ileana's DM.
Okay. Oh, you're in the you're the water
Ileana's
deep.
DM.
I'm the
Oh,
water
no,
deep
I
guy.
absolutely don't want you guys to co DM. Then I have heard.
Now it's gonna happen.
Cammy has
Now it's
told me stories
No.
about you. Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Also, there.
They say they can't hear you, Nova.
Hmm.
oh, no.
I should have known this. I muted my microphone so that if I was walking around the house, no one would hear me. And then didn't unmute it when I rejoined the stream because I'm clever like that. So, to go back to the start of this, we have a short intermission. You can still see me, cool. And then we'll be going to play some games with a few people. Some video games. Probably going to go with Among Us just because it's easy for a lot of people to join in on. If we drop to below 5, we'll switch to Phasmophobia because it's a nice, scary game for people.
Oh, it's such a fun game to play with people with alcohol involved.
I'm just going
Yeah,
to
it's
be
really
chasing.
fun.
I've never played it before, so that'll be
Okay, so we're not going to play on Nightmare then. I'm not putting you through
From
that.
what I
Please do
understand is
not.
you chase Shelby's character around yelling the ghost's name the entire time and
Yeah, sure. I'll give you
Oh,
a proper
God, no.
rundown of what to do, Cami, without Nova's influence if we play.
I've never played either. I just know
I don't
that
want it.
that's not what
I
you
will
do.
I will teach you guys. I've got like 53
I don't
hours into this
want
game.
it.
All right. We'll be back in a minute, guys. Just wave, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you for stopping by.
Okay, bye.
Jingle and jingle hat, jingle, 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 jingle.